What's up, guys? My name is Ted DarkClaw, and with me, as always, is the Black Knight. And you guys already know all this because you watched the kickoff to the quest for PowerCon, and now we're hanging out here in the after party. Aaron, how the hell you doing? Now you're on mute, bro. Bruh. So, while we're waiting for, are you good now?
I think so.
I swear to God, man, I can't get through a goddamn intro. All right, go ahead. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm on a mini vacay. I had,
Same.
The house pretty much to myself all day because they were out doing things. So yeah, pretty chill day. Watched some movies. Yeah.
Very
How about you?
nice. I need to push the button. I am chilling. So we got a whole plethora of people in here, so it's going to get real loud and real rowdy, and I'm probably just going to sit back quietly and drink beer. But before I start bringing them in one by one, I think you all might know, if you watch this show, that I have consistently worn this Deadpool hat upon my head just about every single episode, mainly because I'm going bald and I also have hat hair by the time I get to the show. But I'm retiring it today, Aaron.
Ooh, R.I.P. Deadpool.
You will not see that on the stream anymore. And then everyone's like, well, what? I got to look at your freaking awful hair and your bald head. Well, I have good news for all of you, because what I have right here is the brand new Hella Dope hat, Flex Fit, and this is what we are rocking from here on out.
For his and her pleasure.
Yeah, sure. Yes, everyone's pleasure. But the Hella Dope hat gets rocked. It is a new era in Hella Dopeness. Yeah, so, if you guys are interested in such things, maybe light up that chat, because it's a lot easier than getting you one of these, let me tell you. And we can do it. We have the way. So I'm going to start bringing humans in, Aaron, unless you got something else to say.
Nope. Unleash the humans.
All right. I'm going to bring them in one at a time here in no particular order. So first, we are going to welcome to the stream our toy photographer for a lot of things that we do on Hella Dope. I would like to introduce Mr. Realm of Toys, or around here, we call him Frank. Frank, how the hell are you doing, man?
On? I'm happy to be here, man. This is the kickoff after party, right?
It is. Right. We're on our way to freaking PowerCon, bro. On our way.
I had to ditch the kids.
Yeah, we appreciate
it down here, man. I'm happy to be here with you guys.
So you got 30 seconds for people who don't know who you are. Tell them who you are.
All right. I'm Realm of Toys 89. I'm a toy photographer. I promote figures on Instagram and TikTok. You can follow me there. And you can save yourself 10% using code Realm over at Hella Dope Toys.
There's a thing down here scrolling at the bottom if you need to know where to go. All right. So next, we're bringing in our trusty moderator. He has been dubbed Axion Figs because he's from France. But, the other people, the other YouTubers that aren't as cool with him, call him Action Figs. His son just launched a book, which I forgot to grab with me when I was getting my mug, but it is a good book and you should check it out. But I would like to welcome Mr. Axion Figs. How are you, sir?
What's up, guys? How we doing?
Hanging in there.
Good. I thought you were on a lag again. I was like, dear God.
I'm not lagging.
Okay, cool. So you got 30 seconds, man. For all the people that don't know who you are, tell them
Everybody
who you
knows
are.
me pretty much. I'm Axion Figs. I come from Paris, France. I eat scones and whatever else they eat over in France. I'm not really sure, but you can follow me on Instagram at action_figs, and that's about it.
Perfect. So next up, we're bringing out a man who has become quite a hot commodity in the YouTube market. He is creating brand new stands, Hexastacks. So we welcome Mr. Wonderful, or as around here we call him, Travis. Travis, how the hell you doing, man? Are you muted too?
Yeah, I was on mute. We're good. I'm good, guys. I'm good. Thanks for having me. I think I heard somebody said it's like tour to PowerCon coming up here. So yeah, I'm gonna be joining. I actually just sent the email to get my booth. So Hex has
Oh.
have a booth. I want to say like 2 booths down from a really hella dope booth. So I'll be like 2 doors down, neighbor.
We'll be
Oh, yeah.
booth buddies, and then Ed can bounce back and forth between us.
Yeah.
It'll be a good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep out all the crazies. Like he's gonna be like, guys, I just want to go enjoy the show. And we're like, no, Ed, you're stuck here with us.
I was a bouncer when
All
I
right.
lived in Texas. I can do it.
So our next guest is a man who needs no introduction. He is the guy that put Hella Dope on the map. He is the co-host of the 3POA podcast and the best hair on YouTube, Mr. Laser Pants. Ryan, how are you?
Oh, me? That was all for me?
That was all for you.
Wow.
That was
I'm
all for you.
good. Thank you.
For anybody who doesn't know you, 30 seconds, man. Let them know.
I got 30 seconds. What am I letting them know? Oh,
Who you are?
Hella Dope
Whatever you
Toys is
want.
the official sponsor of the 3POA podcast.
Ooh. We're breaking all sorts of news here today.
Was I not supposed to say that?
Oh no, you know, sir. You are welcome to. You are welcome to.
I don't even know what that means. Does that mean you give me money?
I mean,
No.
we send you nice things every now and then, and sometimes we draw penises on.
Yeah, by the way, you did. I'm going to give this away on Loose But Complete on Wednesday. You sent over this Vero Atlas,
Yes.
which I've already opened one. And it is a really nice figure. I like the color palette.
I love how
Purple and
Travis's
gold.
like jaw just like dropped.
Travis is going to be in there. All right, and then we have one more, and I don't know if he's actually even there, but we're going to pull him in. If he's not home, then we'll catch him when he comes around. The guy that started watching our show when nobody else would, and kindly hung around and talked to us as no one was in the chat, and he has started his own YouTube channel, which has blown up as of late. He's taking a little break right now. He needs a little breather. But I would like to welcome Mr. Jim Largo to the stream. Jim, are you there? There you
I'm
are.
here, I think. Sort of, kind of.
By the way,
Great
best
time.
hat on the YouTubes as well. So, well, welcome, guys. I have zero direction for any of this, and I
Is
don't.
that different than normal? I'm just curious.
No,
Is this
see,
something new?
no, see. Normally we have stuff, we just never follow it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just
It's like
whatever
like
ends up
guidelines.
whatever ends up happening happens. So I guess I am curious. We are on the quest for PowerCon. This is the kickoff party. I know not all of you are making it to PowerCon, but who's going? Who's excited? And if you're not going, what are you looking forward to watching from other people? Anyone is welcome.
I'm going.
Sure, go for it.
I'm going. Present.
I'll be there.
I'll be living through you guys this year.
I just
right.
I,
Do
I
all
just
you guys-
booked the booth.
You guys that are going, do you live in Ohio?
We-
I know Ted and Black
No.
Knight do.
I live south of Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, that's a pretty long drive.
I'm over in
It's
over in
4.5 hours.
upstate New York. Yeah. Oh wow. I've got
That's not
about
too bad,
eight and a half hour drive from where I am in New York. So I'll be heading out
Wow.
there the Thursday night after work and returning to go on vacation on Sunday evening. So
Oh, wow.
I just booked with them and let them know. I guess Val's going to be getting in touch with me to take care of all that. So I will have a booth. Looking forward to getting the product in front of people so they can
booth
feel
number
it,
did you end up
see
getting,
it.
Travis?
Right now, it's tentatively 322.
There are a couple rows, couple boosts down.
I was
actually,
told
no,
it was
you're
like
right,
2
you're
down
right.
from you.
Yeah, you're two. Yeah.
And also,
I'm a little farther south, down south from you guys, so it's a little bit of a drive. So I'm just gonna live vicariously through Ted. And Ted, I have to say, I'm impressed that you used the word plethora. Let's not overlook that. That was impressive.
I'm an ignorant person who occasionally uses big words, mostly incorrectly. So, Well, I'm starting a lot
You
of
have
stuff.
a plethora of pinatas, Ted.
I'm starring a lot of stuff in the chat because Aaron forgot he was supposed to.
Oh,
be
you
doing
expect me to actually do something?
Yeah, I expect you to do something. I mean, I can do it if you don't want to. If you want to kick
Yeah,
back
why
and
don't you do
relax,
it
I
for
know
once?
you've been chilling in your underwear all day. So
I really have.
so I'm gonna say
That's not a lie.
I'm gonna say hi to the chat real quick.
You do that.
If I know, Payne's Toy Samples is back. Payne's Toy Samples, Aaron, thank you very much for joining us. We have the Briscoe. He is singing a song that I am not going to sing. I'm going to spare all of you because you will all leave. Anybody want to take a crack at that one?
No.
No. Okay. No singers here. That's fine. We have Mr. Wonderful. That's odd. Mr. Adam Yancey is back in the house after the show. It is the after party. Here we go. I wanted to play that song for the Instagram story, but we got that business account, so I have to play generic garbage music. And then I tried to undo it, and I broke everything, and it screwed Aaron up for a week. I think we might still be screwed up. I don't know. So I can't undo that now. Unboxing art. Now you have a hat indent in your skull. Yes, I think I do. And he wants to see the back. It is a flex fit hat. So there is no back. It is just... Do I look cool like this?
You look a little Fred Dursty.
Yeah. Great stuff. We have Cutthroat Comics. He was the first person in here. He's saying Hella Dope Crew. We got the 13th Prince back again as well. He was hanging out in the other stream as well. I am so bad at this. This house is hella stacked. Yes, we have an awesome lineup here, and I have no clue what to do with them all.
You better know what to do with one guest. Let know in 6.
Yeah. I really did not think this through. And then, so Radnom is in the house as well. Random, thank you for joining us. And then we have Wilhelm. Look at all these handsome gentlemen on screen. And Largo. Womp womp. All right, and that's it for the chat for right now.
Our guest from the record, Jeremy DeWitt, is in the chat also.
Oh yeah, sorry, I just flipped back over. So Jimmy DeWitt, the man of the hour for us tonight. Jeremy, I did send you a link as well if you wanted to pop in. And like I said, if not, again, thank you for hanging out with us in that live stream. And we look forward to seeing you at PowerCon. And I imagine Jeremy's watching this and like, well, I don't want to get in on that. So, actually, I have a question for Ryan, and I was going to save
The
this.
pre-recorded show went pretty well.
Yeah.
Ed is on the lag.
You didn't read any of my super chats during that show.
I am sorry, Ryan.
Am I on a lag again?
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah, it's okay though. The whole thing's been derailed anyway. Anyway, Ryan, I have a question for you. Do you get con fatigue because you just did Valicon, right? And you had to travel, and I think you said that was a ridiculously long flight. And now you're going to come back to Columbus, which I think is a shorter trip. But is that? No?
Wait. So a flight to Augusta is 6 hours, and then 6 hour flight, and then 2 hours on the road, 2.5.
Wow.
But I'm not flying to Columbus for PowerCon. I'm flying to Rhode Island.
Okay.
I'm going to help Bobby load up the trailer, and then road trip it over to Columbus from Rhode Island. Yeah,
that will either be a great bonding experience or it will be a really horrible, very long, painful drive.
I imagine we'll probably end up killing each other by the end of the weekend. I'm glad we articulated Ninja will be there to break it up. Yeah,
he's got to sit in the middle.
Me and Bobby have actually never gotten into it really. We've always kind of just. He's not as angry as he is, in real life as he is on the podcast. He's pretty chill. So,
you haven't gone to a hockey game with him then?
No, I haven't. No, no hockey game this time. PowerCon. But no, I don't feel like I have con fatigue. I went to Valicon. I went to a local con here just for a few hours. Yeah, and then PowerCon next month. Boy, that's coming up fast.
It is coming up fast. We're on the quest right now, sir.
6 weeks, right? 5.5 weeks, something like that.
Yeah, 5.5 weeks. Yeah, we got getting all the stuff ready to load up for the show. Need merch.
I
Hats
have
stuff.
Yeah, I count my weeks by guests, and I'm like, well, we have this many guests left until PowerCon, and each week gets a little bit more insane. So, yeah. But I want to ask Mr. Rome of Toys a question.
What's up?
You're not going to PowerCon. I understand
No,
you have a newborn
unfortunately.
child, but what about next year? Is
Next
there
year,
a chance for next year?
Hell yeah, man. I'm planning on going next year, so
Your kid will be 18 next year, right? Be fine.
if not,
Self-sufficient.
I'll stealth my way over there. Don't worry about it.
We would
We'll
love to
just
have you
put you in Travis's bag or something. You know?
Yeah,
They
just
won't
throw
do-
me in the luggage. I'll be under the plane.
throw.
We'll
Frank
just
in the
stack you up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stack me up.
We'll just stack you up, man. We'll have a stand built for you. That'll be perfect.
Put him in the Hexastack drawer. It'll be fine.
I'm excited though to live through you guys and see what you guys do and all the exclusives going on. So I want to see some content. You guys got to do some video, go live or something.
I will probably have a ton of free time, so maybe I'll snap some stuff.
Yeah, one
I'll
of
be-
you guys. Yeah,
I
I'll
mean,
be on there watching.
I'm not selling anything physically, so nobody gets to walk away with anything from me. So I'm not going to be, doing transactions. So I'm just going to be talking about these hexagon devices that you can use, magnets and modularity and stuff. So, if people will listen to me, they'll hear me championing that. But that's about it. So I'll make sure I go over and harass Ted and Blacknight when a moment allows.
Yeah, no, come harass us. We're gonna be. I don't know. I imagine we're gonna be swamped, but also like when we did that one day show, there were periods where we were swamped, and then periods where it was just dead, and we were pacing around, going, "Well, was that it? Was that the day?" And then we get a little swamped again, and then it would be chill. So we need something to pass the time. If anything, we need somebody to scout out stuff. Like I need somebody to go harass Bobby and Laser Pants. Like go over there and fucking tell him we were talking shit about him or something.
You're gonna see me walking over with like a box of Hexastack and just be like, Bobby, check these out. They're really cool. And you
It's been about a week and a half since our last YouTube beef, so that would be good. We could use it.
Yeah, we can start a feud. So Largo, I know you're dealing with stuff in your home area right now, and there's no PowerCon for you, but Valicon next year, PowerCon next year, anything for you?
I'll just be happy to be alive next year. It's been a weird couple of weeks.
You were
In case you
describing
don't know, June is Men's Mental Health Month, and I've fully appreciated that.
I thought we were celebrating something else in June.
That too, but
Huh.
when you're not waving, the flag or whatever.
Oh, it's a
You
flag
do.
we're supposed to wave around in June?
Well, it depends.
Boy, I was way off.
Right.
Uh-oh.
I didn't say what the flag was attached to.
Okay.
There's innuendo and then there's out the window. But hey, I'll just be happy to be above ground and semi-sane by this time next year. Valicon would be awesome, but I'm just trying to get through the rest of this year.
And Wilhelm's out here says you guys are on the quest for PowerCon. Largo is on the quest for just power.
I'm on the quest for power on.
So Jim, I know you've been on a hiatus lately due to you made it sound like there's a whole freaking war going on outside your door, but when do you plan on returning to YouTube? Because we have missed you.
Soon. Most of the electrical and other shenanigans seem to be coming it's stabilizing somewhat. There have been some other things going on, in just the Largosphere that has derailed my building any content. But we're getting back on track. I'm going to get with Wilhelm, and we've got some underwater basket weaving. We're going to try that. Maybe some skydiving. Clothing optional, and we'll just see what July brings.
So is that on your OnlyFans?
It might be.
And then we just had Scott Hughes join the chat. Scott Hughes, welcome. Thank you for hanging out with us. I hope we can entertain you. But Ken's Toys. Oh, how did I miss that? Aaron, this is why you do this, dude.
I want you to feel my pain.
And it slows down my computer. What the hell?
Exactly. I want you to feel what I go through every Sunday at 9:00.
So look, this is
I'm
why
watching on 3 different screens, and they're all behind each other.
I don't do this solo because I can't manage 2 things at once. I can talk and I can drink my beer, but I cannot talk, drink my beer, and push the buttons.
You're doing good. You've been using words with more than 1 syllable. You're wearing merch. You're keeping up with the chat. I'm proud of you.
My audio is good. My lighting has improved.
Nice.
I'm a big time YouTuber now.
My lights are going out.
Perfect.
That's my line.
No, your power is going out.
Oh, well, that's true.
That's a whole different conversation.
So,
Ted and Blacknight.
go ahead, Travis.
I was going to ask, you guys were at PowerCon as consumers last year, right?
Yes.
So you guys were there. How is it all 3 days? Does it die off like a lot of cons do on that Sunday where it's not a full day of activity, or how's that typically? How did you see?
I only went.
Did I lose Aaron's audio?
Yeah, Aaron went out. Aaron, now you're muted.
I don't think StreamYard can handle all this.
Can I just say something? I just want to say, Aaron, you are adorable. That's all. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's
Now-
all.
now-
I appreciate the kind words.
Now you're unmuted. You can go ahead.
Yeah. No. I was only there Sundays, so there was still a pretty decent crowd when we left. But I mean, there are definitely people trying to get out. But Ted could probably tell you about the other days as he went all weekend.
I mean, I can. So Friday I got there and I thought I got there early, but there was just a mile long line through the convention center.
Wow.
And you're just walking past people I passed by Toy Bro and kind of nerded out a little bit. And then Robo walked by me as he was going to the bathroom, and I'm just trying to be cool. I'm like, that's freaking Robo. And so you wait in this 2-hour long line, and then you walk in the door and you realize you're still standing in a line, but now you're in the 4 Horsemen line, which is also 2 hours. So I spent my first 4 hours of PowerCon waiting in a line, only to be the guy where the cutoff for the 4 Horsemen exclusives were. So the guy in front of me got the last one, so I wasted that whole time there. But it was pretty packed Friday. Saturday was a good day. I mean, it wasn't ignorant, I had personal space the whole time, and because I went to see the YouTubers, because back then I didn't have Hella Dope really. It was still just a thought until the end of PowerCon. So I was just there geeking out, hanging out with Tim Clark, talked with Shartimus. I got to talk with Robo. I got to talk with Veebs. I got to talk with Dan Larson. I got to talk with Pixel Dan, catch some really cool panels, get a lot of good artwork. Yeah, it was good. And I walked around the whole time and the day just went by. And then I went to the bar that's a mile away in the hotel, and drank a $15 beer.
Are you guys staying at the hotel, or are you guys close enough where you'll be going back and forth each night?
I live 15 minutes away from the convention center.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
haven't booked a hotel, so your couch is free, right?
Hey, there you go. Just don't mind the dog and his barking and licking you in the face. But yeah, it'd be good.
I got to
So,
find a
well,
place to it, Travis.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was a lot of good swag from last year, and in the interim from last PowerCon to this one, there's been a whole lot of new Masterverse and other Masters Universe stuff come out. There's going to be a whole lot of new lines like Animal Warriors of Kingdom and others that have been coming out lately. Is there anything or anyone you're excited to meet, whether it be toy creator or a line that's recently come out, or maybe a certain PowerCon exclusive from Action Force, or something?
Yeah, I'd like to
definitely
meet
looking
Rob
forward
Post
to
from
that.
Savage Crucible.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, they're going to be there. That'll be fun. Did you guys back that Savage Crucible?
I did not. It looks awesome though.
Yeah.
Jeremy and I kept talking, in chat. That's how I started talking to Jeremy, because I was really into the AWOC stuff, and I was like, will it go good with the Savage Crucible? And
It looked great.
he showed me some stuff together. I saw other stuff that people had posted and stuff, and I just kept pounding in. And I was like, oh, I'll just stop at wave 1 and wave 2 and wave 3, and then all this extra stuff. And then I was like, oh, I gotta get the coins. And then I was like, oh, but wait a minute, I should get an extra set of wave 1 because it's the cheapest you're ever gonna get it. So I was like, between you and I mean, like 1,200, I think is where it's at.
Ooh.
But it's a write-off, right? Because I got to build these stands and I got to test it to make sure the foot pegs fit and all that stuff. So
it's a write-off.
That's the idea.
That works.
That's the idea.
And also, Wrench Nato is hanging out in the chat. He is all in on Savage Crucible as well.
He was backer number 1 on the campaign.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward
I saw an interview with Rob early on. I'm excited about the line, but I'm going to wait for retail. Just financially, I can't do Kickstarter right now.
Same.
Only you knew a place where you could get it from.
They're on pre-order.
Megalopolis? City of Collectibles, maybe?
Oh,
I don't know.
no.
Maybe
It's too
Dorkside
soon.
Toys?
I heard
they're
they had
good.
the best shipping ever.
Hey, I got all my stuff.
You were the only one.
I probably was.
I
I
was
was
able to get
legitimately
the,
ordering when it was on clearance and they were going out of business. I was like, oh, but it's so cheap. Let me try. And I was like, I know I might not get anything, but it all showed up. It was actually pretty fast too. I was like, I felt bad because I was like, I'm actually getting stuff where other people were like, I haven't gotten this and this and this. I was like, well, that sucks.
Yeah, I had ordered the exclusive that they were doing, and like right after my shipment came, everybody's like, they're going out of business, right?
Yep.
Like, really? Well, yeah, I got my stuff, but I'm not going to really brag about it because some people are going to be really upset.
I'm not bragging. I got lucky. I'm thankful.
Yeah.
I'm not bragging. Sorry. Yeah. No, I'm like Laser Pants said, I'm looking forward to meeting the Savage Crucible folks. I'm looking forward to having the opportunity to meet Laser Pants and you two from Hella Dope there, right, in person. That's going to be cool. Axion, we talk all the time. Looking forward to meeting, everyone from this stream that's going to be there. Really looking forward to meeting Bobby at the Valaverse table. I'm going to sneak away there. I'll put up a, Hexastack will be back, and run around and see a couple of those things. And I think Jason from Spiro is going to be there from AWOC, right? I think he's on the list too. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to those because those are like the 3 biggest lines that I'm like the most excited about and enjoying is the, Action Force and AWOC and Savage Crucible. They're the ones, I still collect some of the mainstream stuff, but those are the ones that I'm really pumped about.
Ed, what about you? Are you still on the lag?
I don't know. Am I on a lag?
No, you're good. Who are you looking
All right.
forward to meeting?
What am I looking forward to?
Yeah, sure. Just in general, meeting people, seeing whatever.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to meeting you guys, Ryan and Bobby and Travis, and really looking forward to seeing some of the Mythic Legion stuff. Cosmic Legion stuff is amazing looking. The AWOCs and grabbing a couple of those, the AWOC orangutan, that's the Thane size, whatever they call him. I can't remember his name.
Tanger.
Tanger, yeah, that guy looks awesome.
Yeah.
And Ryan, what's the Valaverse exclusive called?
Swarm
Red one?
Horde.
Yeah, that guy looks amazing too.
Yeah,
so.
it looks really cool.
And Travis, I'll extend the same thing to you. I sent it to Aaron and Ted. If you need someone to cover your booth, I'll be there all 3 days, brother. So if you need
Awesome,
someone to
dude.
sit there while you jump in the poop line or whatever, let me know.
Yeah, I don't know if I like originally I was planning like maybe take the wife and the two youngest kids out there with me, but like my wife's like not somebody who will leave the hotel and do anything, and she hates my geek stuff, so she would not be hanging out down there with me, and I don't know if I'd be able to do well with a 12-year-old at my booth, so it may likely be I might be going out there with my brother-in-law, might tag along, or I may end up making the trip out by myself, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, they offer stand, so
Awesome.
give me a holler.
I want to answer this for Renato real quick. You can still buy PowerCon tickets. They are not that expensive.
No,
They
I think you still buy them the day of.
Yeah.
I bought my three days was $60. So
Yeah,
just
they're reasonably priced. I bought my daughter's for Sunday. Yeah, when she.
I'll tell you what, I went to Nickel City Con today, which is a local Buffalo Comic-Con, and it's small. I mean, it's mostly just comic books. It's like a true comic book convention with a few celebs there.
There was like some wrestlers there too, right?
Yeah, Greg the Hammer, Brutus the Barber Beefcake was there today. Sting was there yesterday, but I didn't go. But it was $35 just to get in today. I was like, man,
I need to get Sting's autograph.
Frank, I know you're not going to be there, but is there anybody that you would like to meet if you were there?
Oh man, I would like to meet all you guys in person and have a drink with you guys, and check out the Valorverse booth and get to hang out and talk with everyone. 'Cause I'm a huge fan of all that stuff. I'm deep in that rabbit hole.
And that's what
You
it is,
got the
man.
sickness.
It's a rabbit hole, man. Once it like I know it's weird, right? Like I found Classified beyond my wrestling figures, found Classified, and then like Classified just opened the door to Valorverse, which just opened up the entire rabbit hole to everything else. And it was
my story's almost the same, Travis. I was all 1/6 scale vintage GI Joe for a long time, and then I bought like 2 Classifieds. I think it was Gung Ho and Flint. And then I was like, these guys are all right. Then I found Valorverse, and I was like,
they're killing it, man.
I went down that hole fast. I mean, it was like,
I blame Laser Pants like completely. It's him and
it was definitely 3POA.
Yeah.
It's all
they
him.
caused
like,
it all.
We never even talk about Action Force.
Yeah, not at all. Dude, like honestly, if I didn't come across your guys' podcast, I wouldn't have dug into the rabbit hole that led me to Hella Dope, and the idea of Hexastack like wouldn't have existed. None of that. It was you guys and the habits you guys just encourage, and it's so bad for me.
And then I loose but complete. He's got him and Jeremy going, well, what's your pickup this week? And they're showing all this awesome plastic. It's like, yeah.
I feel like Bobby owes me money.
Hey, that's between you two.
Well, then this is probably a bad time to say that nobody would be here right now if it weren't for the 3POA podcast, like giving us our original shout out. Like, so I might owe Ryan money too. I don't know.
You guys definitely owe Ryan money. I wouldn't have found you if it wasn't for 3POA.
I already gave Bobby money. We're good.
I didn't know I gave you I'm not Bobby. Get that out of the way. I didn't know that I was the first one to give you guys a shout out.
Not like officially
directly first. It was Tony, but
okay.
Yeah.
How did that go down?
It was series 2. And I had literally just talked to Bobby that morning about carrying series 2. And before anything was done, y'all had a show that night. And Tony goes, and the new retail partner for Valorverse is helladopetoys. And then our entire site got blown up. Everyone typing in, trying to find Series 2 Valorverse that didn't exist because I had just talked to him in the morning. So that's how that whole thing, like we had no payments were made. Nothing was like 100% done.
Wasn't that the show Bobby even said that you guys weren't confirmed as vendors yet?
No, it was loose but complete, and Tony just kind of came in and hijacked the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that episode. Yeah.
It was like November-ish. I don't even know if we were doing this show yet. Maybe we were.
No, not yet. I think we were like just getting ready to start.
Yeah, it was November, and nobody knew who we were. There were other channels that mentioned us because part of the starting strategy was, like, well, let's get our name out there and we'll send some stuff out. 3POA was doing a giveaway, and we were like, hey, we would definitely like to be a part of that. And Ryan was like, Heck yeah, dude. And then instead of blowing us off and never thinking of us ever again, sweeping us under the rug like a lot of the others did, he was like, yeah, I'm going to shout you guys out again. And I was like, well, that's even better. And Ryan, you have been honestly committed to that like ever since. Like, I know we don't expect you to always say it, and you don't, and that's fine. But like anytime that you do, I just get giddy as it was day one again. I'm like, said her freaking name, dude. That's wild.
Well, hopefully the orders come in.
You I mean, you already know you blew us up in January.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, it usually creates a spike. Sometimes during the show, sometimes directly after the show, sometimes just all through the night. Like, I'm like, what the hell are you guys doing at 2-3 o'clock in the morning?
Does your phone ding like every time you make a sale?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, actually,
it makes a cha-ching sound.
It does.
go off.
It does because when he was running the show,
the double email comes in because he changed like the email address. Now I get like double recipient emails. Like, I don't need to know from each email account that something's sold.
Yes, you do.
Okay, I have the notification. I have my email. I'm good.
There was
But the real question is, I mean, I hear the words that you say you love, Ryan. Does Ryan have a mug? Because that's how you really know if you're hella dope loved.
Does Ryan have a mug?
There you go.
It even says
still drinking from a can.
Hey,
So-
it's multi-purpose.
yeah.
Yeah.
Keep my spectacles in there.
There was a
When I have to
period
read.
there, Ted, when you guys were running the show for a while there. I was making an intention to hear it ding while I was watching the show live by placing an order on a week-to-week basis. I was like, well, I'll just put this in because I could hear it chirp just like a couple seconds after.
Yeah.
It is pretty on point. And I just want to take a second and reach out to some of these chats here because I have been ignoring it because I'm not used to paying attention to it. So, Frank, people want to know what you're sipping on, bro.
I'm boring, man. I'm just drinking some water.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm laying low today. Frank the Tank's been put away.
And to unboxing art, Frank does have a hella dope mug. He actually won it in our giveaway. So Frank has a rare one-of-one mug himself because it does not have any name on the handle. The rest of them do. So Frank's is actually probably worth money. You could probably make good money off of that on eBay.
Is mine also a one-of-one mug, or is there multiple laser pants out there?
I mean, technically, I've actually just been putting laser pants on all of them. So
Mine says laser pants for some reason. I didn't know why.
Weird.
Yeah.
Now we know.
Yeah.
Is that your name too?
Yep, it is now.
No, it's the marketing point. He's just trying to sell the name of Laser Pants versus
I like it.
the mug.
Renato, thank you. We appreciate every time you visit our site very much. And then Unboxing Art is quite mad at me. I'm going to get blown up later.
The legendary Unboxing Art doesn't have a mug.
He does not have.
Wow.
Look, I'm so behind. I'm so behind on mugs.
When you send him one, be sure it says laser pants.
It's going to now. It's going to now. And
Can you get the mugs yet, Ted?
So we have some mugs. The problem is again getting the child labor to commit to it. And so to Aaron here, yes, we did. I'm not going to dox you. We did get the notification. So it did go cha-ching. It's just my phone is a little bit on the quiet side at the moment because people blow me up all day. Yeah. All right. So where were we? Aaron, we didn't ask you. Aaron, what are you looking forward to for PowerCon this year? Who do you want to see? Who do you want to meet? I know there's one on your list that hasn't been mentioned. Are you on mute again, bro?
He's muted.
Bro.
There he is, being adorable.
We've been doing this for almost a year.
He not only does he need a new mic, he needs a new camera, a new computer.
And then he's just not going to unmute himself.
Well, Ted, I think you're going to have to lip sync
Oh my god! What
You can read his
Aaron
lips,
is
can't
what
you?
Aaron is saying is, oh, well, I'm really excited to meet Matt Cardona, and I'm going to be the first person.
Is your mute button broke, dude?
Well, at least he knows sign language.
You said you're number one, Ted.
I am number one. Are you gonna come off mute, sir, or is it really broken? Do we have an issue here?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Go ahead.
Okay,
I'm gonna
I'm
be
back.
quiet. Okay.
Yes. No. I mean, but you're half right, honestly. I would love to meet Matt Cardona, the indie wrestling god.
He's awesome. Cool dude.
Outside of the answers that everybody else gave, I would love, meet Ryan, meet Bobby, meet Travis and all the rest of the guys. But there's only one company that I want to talk to because I need answers now. I want to talk to Cyberzoic because I want to know where my Arctic Dragon is. Okay, I've waited a year. I have no Arctic Dragon, and I'm
what
very
are you talking
angry.
about? You talking about Creative Beast Studios?
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah. I don't know what cyber.
I need my dragon.
Yeah, well, let's go talk to them. Well, the problem is we never placed any pre-orders with them because we were we gave Bobby all our money and then we were hella broke.
Hella broke toys.
And then
I mean, we got to start hella grope toys now because we got to make up some money.
Apparently, if you watch the Chronically Online replay today, which by the way was a blast, man. I had such a great time watching that. That was hilarious. But go rewatch that. But yes, you can learn about hella grope toys. But what were you saying, Aaron? Something about a nice dragon?
No, I want it. I want it now. And Brick even agrees with me. He wants an Arctic Dragon.
So we're gonna go.
How long have you had that on pre-order?
They haven't even released it yet.
Yeah, so we're going to place pre-orders with Creative Beast Studios.
Aren't they dipping into 112 with their dinosaurs?
Yep.
Finally.
Ooh.
Nice.
And we did not dabble in the Creative Beast Studios because we had at that time a capital issue, and we're like, hey, we're going to swoop back around, and then we haven't because more stuff just keeps coming at us, and so yeah, it's something we're getting back around to support those independent toy makers.
A lot of ins and outs, a lot of what have yous.
Yeah.
No, just want my dragon. That's all I need.
So I guess for me, man, I really am struggling with the not going to PowerCon as a fan. So I'm hoping to take advantage of that setup day and maybe hope that Sunday is quiet because if I think Thursday night we go in for setup, and that's when I'm just going to run around and harass people and be that annoying guy.
Is that when setup is, really?
I believe Thursday night is. Well, Travis,
Dude, I just sent the information in, brother. I got to figure it all out.
It'll take you 20 minutes to set up. You're fine.
Yeah, I just got some sinus. That's it. You're right.
You're good. You can just show up there a little bit before. But yeah, so it's going to be weird being in that booth all day, and then if we do have any moments of freedom, it's going to be like, well, what do you do? Because there's so much that you want to go do and see. So I'm hoping to take advantage of the downtime because I don't know what that's like, being there before everybody else or after everybody else when everybody else wants to go home. I do want to know about these after parties, though. So, Ryan, I don't know if you know where the cool party spots are, but we'll be in the alley.
I have no idea. I just want to walk up to Shartimus Prime.
Bro, we're gonna be like in the short north. You got all the hot bars right there on Vine Street. It's like a mile, like a block away.
I wanna hear this story. So Ryan, tell me why you want to meet Shartimus Prime.
I just want to say, you're at the wrong con. This is PowerCon, and you need to be at ShowerCon, bro.
Oh my god!
Because it's Shartimus Prime.
Ryan on himself.
Ryan is really going for that internet. He is out here.
It's good for the views.
I have seen his, the Shartimus line, the street people figure thing that he's been working on. I've been seeing that popping up on Instagram again. You think we'll see some announcements at PowerCon, or maybe some prototypes or something?
No, he's doing like a mini series on YouTube or Instagram. It's kind of like a.
Oh, okay.
He's not doing figures now. Just
I mean, he might be coming back to it, but I know that the first attempt of it didn't go well. So he's
those passed already, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think he's gonna try to do like this little mini show, get like that out in the name and everything around it, and then come back to the figures. That's my guess.
Did anybody back that Odious figure?
Yeah, I did.
Not yet. I will.
not yet.
Well, Travis, every time I hear Hexastack, I mean, you've been showing up a lot, and it seems like every time you show up, there's a new innovation, there's a new something you're tinkering with. Are we going to see something to wow us at PowerCon? You got something?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a number of I'm gonna have all my stands there. I should have at least a sample of everything in hand there for folks to see and feel. I will. I'm hopefully partnering with the Helladope, even with me being on site there. Some giveaway stuff that we're gonna do. I've got a couple starter packs that I plan to bring that will be production quality that folks can get their hands on. So they'll have the opportunity to actually go home with those Saturday and Sunday.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What are you laughing at?
Well, while we're talking about shameless promotions, how's the Lotus book going with your son there, Axion?
It's doing really well, actually. He sold, I think, just in the first 2 weeks, he sold like almost 20 soft covers and like 6 or 7 digital downloads. So
Nice.
So it is
Congrats.
available for digital on what, Amazon?
yeah, on Amazon. If you have the Kindle, it's free, and if you have something else, then it's 99 cents per download, and then a soft cover is $9.99. Ted just got his signed cover recently.
I did, and I'm very excited to start reading it, and I am off for 3 days, so that starts tomorrow.
And
Is he going to be? Is he going to be in tow with you?
No, I'm doing this trip solo. What was that, Jim?
Yeah, what were you saying?
I was wondering about Ryan's autobiography. I have a laser in my pants.
That is not going to sell well. Let me tell you, that is not an interesting story.
I want to know when we're going to get some Laser Pants beard care products.
Ooh,
That's more likely.
You should get in touch with my son. He's in charge of some like hair grooming stuff, and yeah, he could probably use a spokesperson like you. You could take on that
How
stuff.
old is your son?
He's 19, buddy.
Wow. Oh, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's a barber.
So I gotta put a time out here. Ryan, have you brought us our first troll while all the moderators are here in the stream, busy working?
Mikhail Volkov.
At first, I thought he was just joking around, but now he seems quite serious. But welcome to the show.
I'm
Please,
glad he's here to spend his time with us. He sounds like a cool guy.
I absolutely love it. Mikhail Volkov, feel free to hang out, make yourself comfortable, my man.
Yeah.
You must be drinking
Let's
the
come
Russian
over, see how
vodka
weak I
straight.
am.
because real men drink their Gallo with cock on the label. So enjoy it.
And then we have
They got
And a
cock
laser
on
in their
the label.
pants.
That's
Archie
what I'm
is also
missing.
in the house.
Damn it.
What's up, Art?
Hey, RG. We gotta get RG on, man.
Well, we tried getting Archie on, but he works on Sundays, and I was like, well, I'll rearrange the schedule. And he's like, oh, you don't have to do that for me, guys. And then I got busy. Oh, I don't know if y'all heard that.
That was me.
Get
but
them
yeah,
cookies out of the oven.
when Archie is on vacation, we would love to have him on one day.
He's on vacation?
No, I said
Oh,
when
he works the weekends, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he works Sunday night, so he likes to listen to us while he's supposed to be working. So.
Well, the corners are busier on weekends. So That's when he clocks in.
So I actually have a question for Travis. Travis, have you considered getting some hexastacks in the hands of Frank?
Hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
Mikhail Volkov. I don't have to imagine it. I got it right here.
Yep, me too.
Imagine
I'm living the
watching
dream.
this show. Wasting your time with this show. And not being a toy collector.
That's probably
Imagine
like
that.
Jeremy with an alter ego or something.
No, it's a 12-year-old girl.
Oh.
Oh,
So,
With daddy,
so
with,
it's still
with
Jeremy.
daddy issues.
No, I'm just kidding. That's Jeremy. He's off.
Oh, there's a spit take. Frank did a spit take.
You guys got me, man.
Mikhail, please.
That's gonna be all over Instagram.
Oh man.
No, yeah, that's going on the end of the year show, Frank. So,
Right with mine. Don't worry.
I feel like Realm, as a fan of wrestling, when I read that name, it just makes me think of Nikolai Volkov, right? And in that voice saying pathetic to us, you know, him and the Iron Sheik out there just saying they'll humble us and our toys.
All right.
R.I.P. to the Sheik, man. R.I.P.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry, there.
Definitely.
No
Definitely.
disrespect whatsoever.
Hey, my neck is not fat. Okay, I've been trimming down. Okay, it was heavier. I've been doing a lot of neck raises. You know, lot of cock drawings. So I've been trying to practice. Okay, thin.
We've
See
given
this?
her attention now. Now she can't turn away.
Oh no, I'm enjoying this now because I was originally like triggered this morning, but I'm all good now. This is
oh yeah,
fun.
we were triggered this morning. Aaron, do you want to talk about that?
I mean, no.
Oh, please do tell.
No, it's not. Well, we don't.
Can you show us on the Action Force doll where you were violated?
At a lot of places.
Well,
Yeah.
look, I'll just put it like this. Yeah, so we had Jeremy DeWitt on our pre-recorded show. He was promoting us on his show this morning, and his boys essentially roasted us, which is fine because that's what they do there. So, you know, we didn't take any major offense to that or anything, but it was the most unique way we've ever been promoted before.
Yeah, I was gonna come on the stream in my my like with my surfer gear on, and like I was gonna have my mom make me some hot pockets. Because you know I'm like a 14. I was a 14-year-old boy living, you know, with my mom. But then
The meatloaf.
Exactly.
The meatloaf.
Ted called me down and like he's like, dude, just let it go. I'm like, all right, it's fine. But I had the shirt ready to go. Like I was gonna wear it on stream. I had my skateboard. I was gonna like skate in on my skateboard. It was
What
gonna
did they
happen.
say that offended you so badly, Aaron?
Just watch their show from this morning. Go to 28 minutes and 30 seconds and enjoy.
All right.
And again,
See, we got to tear you down before we can build you up.
Oh,
Right.
don't worry.
it's
Light has torn me down.
out of context, it can seem offensive, but if you watch the prior 28 minutes, because it is a very good show, I did enjoy watching it today.
Oh no, I
watched the whole
watched
thing.
it.
That's
It's
just what
fine.
that's what
Aaron,
they,
I'm a certified life coach, so if you need some help, I can help you with that.
I might have to go on Payne's toy sample show because
Yeah.
I
We
need
can
therapy
take you
or-
through a
way.
neurolinguistic program, you know, so you'll be all set.
Exactly.
I can't even
But
say
no,
that.
everything is good. Like I said, it's fine. I had a moment. I had a couple beers, and I'm all right. I'm now in the company of of good people. Who the fuck is
Art's
this?
mom said that
Okay. Now I'm gonna get triggered again. Like,
Art
you
said
don't
his
even
mom
know
made
what a
pizza
barbecue
pockets.
is.
Hot pockets were too fancy.
That's
I
right.
don't know.
I got an
I feel
air
like
fryer.
pizza
up there,
pockets were a step above hot pockets. They're bite
yeah.
sized.
Exactly.
Indeed.
Yeah.
They don't get caught in your beard.
They don't get caught in your beard.
You put them in an air fryer, they're delicious.
Black Knight is not
Valve.
allowed at the barbecue. What barbecue?
Yeah, exactly. If you
The
got
brothers would
barbecue,
clown you at the cookout. That is
I will
definitely a
will
white guy
crash
saying
your-
that.
I will crash your barbecue. Okay.
That is 100% a white guy saying
Oh
that.
yeah, because a black dude would not say brothers. Hey, look
Yeah.
at the brothers over there. Okay, my brothers are gonna roast you, buddy. Okay,
We're gonna get you.
my dad's gonna sell your ass. Okay, brother.
Hey, Mikkel,
Get the fuck
turn off
outta here.
1998 MTV. All right,
Right.
turn that off.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh man,
Hell
this
no.
is great.
Matter of fact, go ahead and keep typing. I need some content for YouTube today. So go ahead.
Right.
What's the next message?
These are great clips for your channel.
Oh yeah.
Like you can make like little shorts out of this.
Wait.
Now I'm
Look,
hungry
of
for
course
barbecue.
I'm white.
I need
Look
some
at my
ribs.
name. What does your name have to do with you being fat? Like, is that like a dumb, ignorant, like American version where I don't understand like what your translated name means?
I think you're saying Fatty is his real name. Look at my name.
Oh, right. My
Yeah.
bad.
I think he
Sorry.
must not like you, Ryan.
Fatty. That's fine. Hey, Fatty Volkov. It's okay. You don't have to like me.
Oh my god.
We love you, Ryan. It's okay.
Do I need to boot this guy?
No, we're having fun with him.
Heck
All
no.
right.
If I can't be triggered from
He's
this morning,
inviting all the brothers over to a barbecue. What more could you
Yeah.
ask for?
Oh,
Yeah,
Damn, was I invited?
yeah, brother.
You got to be a brother to go to the barbecue.
It's not with a U, it's with an O.
That's right.
Big difference.
I'll
Barbacoa?
bring in the coffee
like a-
troll so he doesn't.
Is
feel
it like a
lonely. He won't
macho
be the only
Hogan
troll
brother?
here.
No.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Exactly.
Briscoe, I know, man. I feel burned right now. I should probably go upstairs and go cry. But it's not gonna happen because
Cobb, what's
internet
up?
trolls and keyboard warriors will do what they do.
hey, Mikkel, drop your Instagram username. We'll send you a link to the stream. You come on and talk to us.
Yeah, let's go.
That'd be good.
The after party.
I'm on vacation for 6 days. I have nothing but time.
Ryan, that's not your son in the background with some fake name, is it?
My son is funny.
No,
It might be my son. It could be Luke roasting the
Okay.
shit out of us.
Gavin's
He's
Oh,
got like
funnier than that.
18 YouTube channels.
All right, look, I'm not buying your book then.
I'm not buying your book.
We're just gonna be a chapter into the next one. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah.
Right. Roasted.
That's
this
what he's
guy
doing. He's
with
building
YouTube.
content for his next book.
At my expense. It's okay. That's good.
Yeah.
He'll get like all the awards.
He'll give
for
you
that.
credit in the beginning. Don't worry. He'll dedicate the
You-
book to you.
I would bully you guys. You couldn't bully me on your worst day. Dude, I can go to sleep right now and you could bully me all you want.
Yeah.
I'm good. Come on.
Yeah.
If he's such a tough guy, he'd come right on here. So let's go, man. Give us
We are
your
nerds. We
Instagram. We'll send you a
appreciate
link.
Well, hold on. I want to bring this up, and I'm gonna ignore this guy for a little bit. So, Michaela, if you watch Payne's toy samples on Friday night, you'll know that not all of us are nerds. Some of us are geeks or
Technically, I'm a
stalkers. So,
Or stalkers.
Yeah, we can be stalkers. All right, I'm gonna let that guy be that guy here in the chat. We got better things to talk about than
We got better people to talk to.
12-year-old kid. Although, Mikhail, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.
And if you're looking for any toys you want to just like order
Right.
and send our way, you should definitely go to helladopetoys.
If you're looking to come out of the closet as a geek, HDT has some amazing toys for you to get started with.
Here's the thing. How do you find this stream if you're not a toy collector?
Exactly.
Like, that's kind of weird.
I don't know.
Well, so
Like,
I can't answer that. YouTube does have a live column now, so you can go see who's
Oh,
live. Anywhere. I can
yeah.
go watch some girl put on makeup or some guy.
Yeah, but you
play
still
video
got to have a
games.
topic that you're looking for most of the time.
Yeah, I mean he's
It
just
still
clicking.
uses an algorithm.
He's just clicking. Or
Do we,
like I
do we
said,
finally crack YouTube's algorithm?
man,
Oh,
Are we a thing now?
you
I'm
guys
just
are going
saying,
places
I'm just
now.
saying, I don't get ballroom dancing videos popping up in my recommended feed.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Swing dancing. Now that's different.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, no, I get that. Oh my god.
Yes, now that you've
More
actually
weird.
said
Now I
that,
will give
yeah,
Mikhail
pick
that
it up.
one. A fat guy named Laserpants collecting toys. That is weird. Granted, yes.
Good thing he doesn't know your nickname.
And,
Don't tell him.
It's Chad.
shout out to It's Chad, who's going to be joining us live next Sunday at 9-ish. I don't know, whenever he's done with the show. We still got to work out that time thing. But we're going to be hanging out with It's Chad. And I swear when he was on that stream with y'all, maybe I misheard, but I thought he said maybe he's not coming to PowerCon, and he totally should come to
Dude.
PowerCon. That
So
should be
Chad's
a
going to be
thing.
on your show next weekend.
Yes.
Man, that guy's getting passed around like Mikhail's mom. He's going to be on my show on Wednesday. And he's got a show tomorrow, and he was on Chronically Online show today. Wow.
Oh man.
He is
There
a
is an
cheap $2
exclamation
whore.
point after that.
I
So
just got to give you a ton
really
of
gotta-
credit for that. I had no idea you were going there. I was
Oh,
following
yeah,
the path,
no, I was-
and you just swerved the hell out of us. It was great. Oh,
I
man,
wonder if his
appreciate
mom's
it.
good looking.
No, the babushka is not
he's-
good looking.
I mean, he's on here looking at all of us fine gentlemen, so you know,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not really thinking it's going so well for him over there.
There
Chad
might be a
said he's
little
in
beard
demand.
jealousy if mom's got a better beard. Anything's possible.
Oh, you know it.
Anything's possible.
So Ted, PowerCon, you guys are bringing some goodies to sell. You have any expectations of what's going to be your hot seller for the PowerCon?
Yeah, and a follow up on that, Largo, real quick, just kind of off of that. Do you have anything you guys are holding in preparation for PowerCon that you guys have gotten in that you know are going to present to those?
I'll let
Retro
you guys.
carded Wolverine.
Because we were all thinking it.
Carded Wolverine
Hey,
is going to be a hot
hey.
commodity.
I just
Also,
ordered mine.
RoboForce will be a huge push. Like, everyone that stops at the booth will get a RoboForce.
What is RoboForce? How do I not know what that is?
Oh my God,
Well,
Travis.
Yes, you're,
Oh,
yes, you're
let's
gonna
see
find out. Huh?
What
This
rock
is-
you been
this
living
is
under,
the problem.
brother?
This is the
Hey,
problem.
hey,
right
Ted, get ready to hear that ching come through.
Oh yeah, that's not me, man. That's not
Which
me.
one is that, Jim?
This is Max.
Oh, Max.
I
okay.
don't know what they're calling him now. He used to be called Max Steel, but he's got a new name now. What's
Max
his new
89.
moniker?
Oh,
Max
I
89.
saw this. Realm, did you post like a picture with something like this?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have Wrecker.
Okay. Yeah, I
And
saw
Wrecker,
it.
yeah.
It's not my thing, man. This is like Transformers.
Dude,
like
you could
robots.
use those. You could use those to put on your shelf or throw them at somebody. Those things are like.
I can't
20
believe you
pounds.
never saw RoboForce as a kid.
Maybe I did, man. I got hit in the head with stuff when I wrestled a lot, so I don't remember a lot from when
That
I was
explains a
young.
lot, Travis.
Oh yeah.
So we did do market research on RoboForce prior to purchasing it, and just rolled
It
the
said not to
dice
buy it?
anyway. We should have. Well, look, RoboForce will catch up with time. That's what I'm saying. RoboForce, the figures are just a little too early for what they're trying to do. So at the time, was it the hottest investment? It was not. But eventually,
that's by-
Yeah,
The new
I had already
That's
picked
by
mine up
Intel or
before
whatever, right?
you guys
the
started carrying
the
them.
new
But
articulation for biker mice though is a huge selling point though.
Oh, they updated that.
Yeah, it went from 15 to 22 now.
Ooh.
wow.
So
Nice.
we got an ab crunch.
And there is supposedly a RoboForce cartoon in the works. So once
Yes.
that hits, that product is probably going to move a little faster.
Yep.
Oh, so I
I
should
know you
order
can't
that
see
stuff
it.
and hold it. I
But
should hold it for that wonderful
there's-
scalping.
That's what we did.
There's gonna be 10 figures assumingly in this line.
Here's the thing with like RoboForce and Biker Mice from Mars. There is so many options of stuff to buy, right? Like every IP has something probably made into a toy. Is Biker Mice and RoboForce that competitive?
No.
It makes me kind of worried for the nacelle company. They're pretty obscure licenses.
I would say
Very
Biker
niche.
Mice, yes, because they have such a nostalgic following. That's a cult following for Biker Mice. But RoboForce, that's a tough one because all the Transformer stuff that's out there now, it's just eating up that whole market of robot followers.
Well, I'm a sucker for robots that don't transform into anything.
Me
I guess
too.
that's kind of old-fashioned. You know, like Robbie the Robot and B9 from Lost in Space. I like those guys. So my guess is if this cartoon really hits it off, then they'll create a new audience, because it wasn't a super popular line when it first came out. It was okay.
And it didn't last very long.
No.
But
Are you getting the bikes for the biker mice, Aaron?
Those come out next year, so yes, we will have them, assumingly.
I want to answer two things here. One, in regards to what we are bringing to PowerCon, which right now is very much up in the air, because we thought we were going to have stacks of Spiro and Valaverse ready for PowerCon, and boy, did y'all just ground and pound the hell out of us, and all that is gone. And a side note to Payne's Toy Samples, so he had a guest on Friday night, Black Angus, who was like, "Oh yeah, I just got this retro carded Wolverine from Hasbro Pulse," and I was like, "God damn it, dude! Why won't you come by this retro carded Wolverine?" So we are going to have some things. We're going to last minute some stuff, but we do have some.
Things.
Ryan, what did I give to you for the giveaway? The Vero Atlas. That's
Vero Atlas, yeah.
We have a stock of the Spiro Kickstarter exclusive Vero Atlases that we are holding on to. And I don't know, whatever.
I got 2 of them on order from Big Bad, so you guys just let me know when I can order them from you, and I'll cancel that. Never mind,
Just cancel it right now.
Well, then
I hinted at you when you chatted about it that I was going to get them. I just
totally misunderstood that.
I didn't miss it, Aaron. I saw it. He got hit in the head too many times when he was wrestling.
That's right.
And then as far as Nacelle goes, they're new at this, and I don't know if it's a thing of they're just learning and they're trying to get some stuff under their belts. I know David Vonner did the sculpts for a lot of the RoboForce, and I don't know what other things he's doing. I don't know if he's still doing things with them. So I don't know if it's just a time thing for Nacelle, but they're kind of a little bit out of their element, and we're just really hoping that it works and takes off, I think. So.
Maybe they could get the Silverhawks line now. Finish it off where Super 7 failed.
Maybe. I mean, that's something they would swoop up.
We need Street Sharks.
I think
Silverhawks
Silverhawks and even Street Sharks would do a lot better than Biker Mice.
Absolutely. 100%.
Somebody's got to get Street Sharks.
I mean, I still think that Biker Mice will do fine.
Biker Mice will do okay, for sure.
I just think that they overshot on this RoboForce, and there's nothing behind it to back it up.
Exactly.
Well, they might have prematurely launched that way and thinking the cartoon was coming sooner than it was.
It's possible.
It's hard to get stuff like that made, for sure. Yeah.
Thanos Sectards are, I want to say, like September. It's soon. I know that.
What's the scale on the Sectars?
They're 1/12 scale.
1/12.
Okay.
I thought they were making them the same scale as the vintage line, which is like a 7 or 8. They're bringing them down to 6.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're 7-inch, like the originals.
I'm not sure. To us, they look 1/12. I don't know. We had that meeting with what's his name, Brian
Volkwise?
or Michael? No, Michael.
Mike.
The sales rep for Nacelle. I don't remember. There was so much thrown at us there, but I think they're 1/12 scale. I might be wrong. That's something we can look into.
Well, they're considering the 7-inch 1/12 scale nowadays anyway, because it's just such a wide range now.
Stupid big fun.
Yes, Travis.
I have a consumer question from Helladope. On your site, I see the head packs. Are those currently in stock, or is that a pre-order waiting for another shipment?
Nope, they're here.
Yeah, head packs are good. So I do want to say, and Aaron, I don't know if we fixed this. For some reason, everything on the main page says it's pre-order. So that's not completely accurate. There is.
I
Stuff
got a
that's
head pack in Wednesday or Thursday from HDT, Travis, along with an orangutan. Those ancient figures, those guys are awesome. Just the army builder figures, great AWOCs.
They're going to be great when those armor packs come out. So
Yeah,
like
right.
people are going to
Yeah.
be mad they missed the boat on that.
Well,
So
I put the Pales armor on the orangutan, dude. It looks awesome with it on there.
And
All the
stuff's
head
gonna
packs
be
are still available,
compatible
Travis.
with the Authority figure game that's going to be coming out to coincide with the AWOC.
All the
So-
neck posts on the regular figures are the same.
Okay.
You turn your audio off, Ted?
my volume was down. I apologize. I don't even know.
Like,
Travis
This
is
man
crazy.
has this down to a timing now. He's like, yep, waiting
Yep.
for that ding to go.
I had my volume down because I turned the YouTube on while I was in the bathroom, and because I wanted to hear you guys yell at the Mikhail guy.
Yeah, he's talking about my dad because apparently his dad didn't teach me nothing either.
It's like that Travis is throwing money at helladopetoys just to hear the cha-ching sound come through on the screen.
That's not. That's,
Which head
that's not
pack
to
did you
make
buy,
that sound.
Travis?
That's not. I bought all three.
Oh, you bought three.
Yeah.
You guys got me busy tomorrow morning. Oof.
You can throw that Wolverine in the same package too.
Oh, is that what you bought? I didn't even
Yeah.
see. I mean, at this point, I'm just going to start throwing a Wolverine and everything. You know, everyone
I'll
gets
take
a Robo Force and a Wolverine.
Well, you got to make sure that foot peg is Hexastack compatible. So business right off.
That's fair. Yeah,
Well, he needs a Robo Force then to see if that suction cup will stick to the Hexastack.
Okay, I think I've canceled just about everything over at Big Bad.
We appreciate that. See, man, I know Big Bad is always going to be around. It's like this Goliath that probably just isn't going to go away in our business's lifetime. But man, sometimes I get so annoyed with, and people still don't know who we are, but I get annoyed. We're like, well, I just went to Big Bad and got this, and I'm like, why, motherfucker, why?
I only went to them because I didn't see him on your site at the time.
No, that's fair.
I was just starting to work with you guys,
That-
and you didn't have Vero at the time, so I was like, well, I'll get that. Everything
that
else
is
I
completely fair.
did through you guys,
But
and some direct from Spiro.
yeah.
I still have stuff waiting from him. I think I just got notification the other day for all my.
I definitely need a Vero
my
Atlas.
primals.
Well, I don't know. Well, Aaron and I will talk about what we're going to do with all these. I think we have 7.
Oh man, you got to bring
7.
those to the con, dude. Draw everybody to your table because those things
now-
are awesome.
Yep.
See, I thought
yeah,
the
for
Hella
sure.
Dope Hat was going to be popping, but now everybody in the chat just wants a Vero Atlas. So-
That's what people want, man.
Oh, I definitely rock a hella dope hat for sure. I've been wearing the same United States Army baseball hat for 15 years now. It's got black tape holding it together, glue, but it fits my head perfectly.
Oh,
Will there be Helidope stickers? That's what the kids
yes.
want to know.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Lots of stickers.
I got a new sticker in the mail the other day. It had a big HS with a hexagon on it. It's a gorgeous sticker. I loved it.
I thought you said there was like a big H and an ass on it. I'm like, Travis, what the hell?
Yeah.
Was that
It
with
was
a stash?
Mikhail's mom's ass.
Oh. Oh,
Was that with a stash of cocaine?
Yeah, it was. Small one.
Okay. Yeah, this is a small one, right?
Small one.
Now, I'm curious of what Ryan is doing because I don't know if he's playing with an action figure or scrapbooking.
I am.
Oh,
I'm trying.
trying-
I got this. I don't know if it's 3D printed. I got it from a customizer a long time ago, but it's the.
Bring it up, Ted. I can't
Oh,
see it.
yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so slow at this.
Yeah,
But the
okay.
shirt
There we go.
doesn't fit on over it. So here.
Why did that not work? There we go.
So I saw somebody talking about that the other day, and I want to say it was the show I was on Thursday or Wednesday with
You need to get.
with unboxing art. He said that there's the Recondo under the Recondo figure has like a strap that fits under the shirt. He was seeing done. So I hadn't done that one yet. I haven't taken it apart.
That
but-
might work.
Cool. I gotta try that.
Ryan,
Yeah,
use
I've got a
the
Recondo
shoulder
here.
holster that goes to the Mezco Skull Brigade death.
That one might work, yeah, because it's
That one
cloth.
is small. It fits under there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got
These
some
guys
of those.
are on clearance. If
Here's
you're
my
looking for 'em.
scrapbooking kit, Ryan. You're not the only one, dude. You're not the only one.
I keep waiting for It's Chad and Jeremy to have Ryan on their comic book show to show that his scrapbook officer.
I've never
gonna
read a
be the-
GI Joe comic, so probably
Wow.
wouldn't
Well-
fit in over there.
Well, I want to say it's Chad and Jeremy are making me want to read that GI Joe comic just so I understand what they're talking about on their show.
Yeah,
So I've been
sure.
considering it. So
It's a
There's
good
a-
story.
get us into reading. You know, we're see, Mikhail, we're not all that bad. We're playing with toys and we're learning and building friendships along the way.
That's right. We have book promotion.
And yeah, reading
We have
is
book promotion.
fundamental.
That's right. Scrapbooking. We're a very eclectic group,
But we're still geeks.
but we're still geeks and nerds and stalkers. And what's the other part of that chart that Aaron has?
I think that's it. I think that's what it falls down to. Maybe obsessive. Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember
I
all
don't
the big
remember.
circles.
You think
We'll
I
find
know
out.
it now after like 15 Fridays of watching that, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
You know,
usually too busy telling you, bro.
bruh. that's
Bruh.
that's where it started too. Bruh.
Yeah. Aaron's poor kid walked out and said, bruh. That was
Bruh.
it.
So I promised you all this would be an hour, about an hour and 16 minutes. If you guys want to do like another 15 minutes or so,
I'm good.
We can do that unless you guys have more pressing things to do. I'm on vacation till Thursday, so
I don't
except
get
packing,
vacation.
packing orders tomorrow. Yeah,
I
apparently
work
don't
from
even-
home and do my own work whenever I want to, so I'm good.
Yeah, cool. If you
Let
guys
the
got
good
more-
times roll.
That's right.
Excellent. See, that's what I like to hear. After party, man. I don't know why I limited it to an hour. I knew that was going to happen with all you fuckers in here.
Oh, Chad, I was trying to find that for you, man, so bad. I couldn't find it, though. I was happy you ended up posting later in the day that you were able to get that one.
Cool.
Oh, you did find that one? Is that what he
Chad,
said?
be careful
Yeah.
with that. Be careful with showing unaltered comic panels.
Mm. You gotta fuzzy them up a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, some people like blank out the balloons,
Mhm.
the text boxes and stuff, and that kind of covers the
Yeah.
That
the
is-
issues.
That
I'm,
is
I'm following along, Chad. I'm not sure if you saw it, but I snagged it and I'll be keeping up.
awesome.
Nice.
That's what I need to do. And you know, there are some people that are leaving. I know Payne's Toy Samples just left. I don't know if so Adam Yancey is calling in tonight. Adam, thank you for hanging out with us through both shows. We appreciate it very much. And then I don't know if Chad is trolling us now or if he's yelling at somebody else.
Oh, he's
Neckbeard.
Mikhail. That's the Chad alt account.
That all makes sense now.
hmm
Well,
I don't
Punk with
have a
Toys-
basement, but if I did, it would be full of toys.
A Punk with Toys there. What's so special? We don't have R. Kelly here for this after party, so we're all pretty dry still, and that's a positive.
So our show was pre-recorded tonight, and Aaron and I did not want to like miss out on the joy that we have of doing the live streams and hanging out with the chat. Pre-recording is cool, but man, doing it live is a whole lot better. So we just figured we ain't doing shit. Might as well have a little after party. Bring on some people. Talk to fake trolls, I guess. Now I'm disappointed. It's like we pulled off the mask and it was just Chad all along.
Wait, what?
It's apparently
Oh.
it's Chad was the troll, which makes sense with the Russian name. So,
So what you're telling me is he logged into the wrong account to start.
maybe. Man. So hold on. He's still going on here, giving us an explanation, possibly. This Aaron, this does go slow. I always yell at you for taking so long to do this, but dear God. He says, no, those are other names that were all known by as pop culture enthusiasts and toy collectors. And again, I can't read chats either. What the hell? I know how to read. I know how to read aloud. But a chat comes up and suddenly I just go, sitting here like criticizing other people reading chats. I'm like, don't you know how to read, bro? And I'm sitting here just like,
so where
words are
everybody
hard.
working, with everybody working the booths at PowerCon, are there any exclusives you guys going after?
Yeah.
I have a feeling I'm going to be everybody's bitch there. Travis, Ted are going to be like, "Oh, stand in line for 2 hours at Mythic Legions. Get me this."
Well, I actually worked with Helladope to track down the Tanger one originally, and then they went live on the website. So that was the one that I wanted that was announced. So I've got 2 of them. One I ordered online, and one I went through Helladope for. Now that I'm going to be in attendance, I'll have those. But the one that I'm really pumped about is Valaverse figure there. So that's the one that I'm going to try to get down. I think, Axion, when I told you I wasn't sure I was going to make it, I was asking you to see if you could find a way to get your hands on one for me. But looks like I'll be there and waiting in what I'm sure will be a hella dope long-ass line. And
well, that's good. I'll give you some money. I'll work your booth. You go get us figures standing in line.
Sounds good.
Is Bobby going to have those on his site too?
The Swarm Horde?
After the show,
yeah.
Okay.
Now, like with the Covert Condor that was for Valicon, will any of those extras be coming over to PowerCon, or are they just going to stay on the Valaverse
Covert
website?
Condor is Action Points exclusive.
Okay, that's right.
So the exclusive for Valicon was
it's the girl there. What's her name?
Eclipse. Warpath Eclipse.
Yeah, Warpath.
Yeah.
And they're bringing her back too, right? He said they're going to bring her back.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be plenty there at PowerCon.
Nice.
He's got a second shipment coming in.
As long as Laser Pants actually loads the truck in the trailer and gets all those loaded on for us, right?
Well, maybe some boxes will get lost.
he's not gonna have Tony there to help him this time, so you're really gonna have to step up the game.
Tony helping? What?
as long as you display them like you guys did last time, I think we'll be good.
Yeah, I think we'll set up another diorama. That'll be cool. Yeah. I hope.
Have they decided on what color they're going to go with for the Vanguard yet?
Didn't he say?
Well, it was tan, but then he kept saying something about maybe black or maybe green.
I think he's going to do more than one color, but I think
he's
it'll
going to
start
do more
with
than
desert
one.
Tan.
That thing would look badass in black. That's all I can say.
I think there's a good chance of that.
Man, I'm going to start stripping over the weekends, man. I need there's too much shit coming out, man.
Hey, the price is good, though. You don't got to strip that much.
Yeah.
I mean, I can get like 2.
Well, he's a toy collector, so he's got to strip a lot because, we're all worthless.
We all fall into these goddamn holes.
Hey,
There's
listen, if Mikhail's mom can make money doing it, Realm, you'll be fine.
Oh, my God.
Hey, there's every kink on OnlyFans, Frank. You're all set, man. Just get on there.
Dude, just
you know what? Let me let you guys go. I'm gonna start doing that now.
just take pictures of your action figures' feet. You'll be all set, man.
Right. I thought about starting OnlyFans with action figures actually like in bad poses, and my son told me I couldn't do it. So,
like, everybody digs a solid peg hole, so I mean, you'll be all set.
I feel like
Brings
Travis's
a whole new
kinks
meaning
might
to
be
getting pegged.
Yeah,
Travis's kinks are a little bit different. It's like, oh, that peg hole's so good. God, I can't wait to 3D print this.
Well, how do you think that 3-inch stack got a hole in it?
No, man. That's not too far. That's like, man. I feel like I'm hanging out with Mikkel's mom again.
Oh, with old Big Bad herself, huh?
That's probably where he got the neck beard from, because his mom's got one.
By the way, can you
And-
hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you, right?
I had to switch computers and all that fun jazz.
Yeah, you're good. I was very confused watching you do that. So,
Yeah.
13th Prince says, looks like we just went to the Hella Grope live stream.
that's the after party.
If you
Looking forward
want
to
to
that
know,
one.
if you want to know more about that, go watch Chronically Online. That stream today, and again, still a lot of fucking fun, man. I thought that I wouldn't enjoy it. You know, I was just sitting there and I was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna pop in there, and man, the four of you just had me cracking up the whole time, just playing stupid ass games, and I was just
Good.
like, I don't know why I enjoy this so much, but I would really love to see that be a regular thing once a month. You know,
Yeah.
Well, talk to Chronically Online. I had fun doing it.
awesome.
I thought about joining, but then I had to put clothes on and get out of bed, and that just wasn't happening.
It's very
Yeah.
inconvenient.
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who wants to get out of bed when they're on vacation?
that's
That's
true.
a great thing about YouTube, though. Nobody sees you below the waist. Pants are optional.
Oh no! I mean, I had to put I was literally just in bed. I was like, lay out.
That's
I
like
put
right
a
after
shirt
the
on.
stream. I'm naked already. I just
Hey, Jim,
I'm wearing a onesie.
Jim, Aaron's a brother. He's like Eddie Murphy. He throws it up over his shoulder.
There we go, boys. Going for a walk.
Gotta pay for that Vanguard, man.
You ain't lying. Shoot, $180. Yeah, I got things to do.
And then the other moderator is finally here. You know, you missed Mikhail earlier, Chloe, but she will be making her PowerCon debut as well. So come get your
Nice.
Hella Dope mugs.
Clock's ticking, Chloe.
Ted, you can't.
You already
talk
signed
smack
the bottom
about
of
somebody
mine.
that can physically come and smack you. You talk smack about people across the country that can't reach you so easy.
That's fair. No, she just got home. I just heard her come in, and I was like,
Uh-oh.
But it's fine. It's fine. I thought Adam left. Adam, I thought you left. I thought you're Cavassier. Sorry, this thing is so slow. Oh my goodness. All right, fellas, I'm gonna take a pee and refill my bottle, and you all chat, and then if y'all don't have anything interesting to say, we're gonna wrap this up. So, BRB, Aaron, you're in charge.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Oh well, now that this asshole's gone.
Now we can really party.
That's what
Yeah, you know that Ted guy. I don't know how you got hooked up with that Ted guy, Aaron. He's a
Bro,
real.
I know. Damn, fucking 30 years with this asshole. Fuck.
How much does he pay you to be his friend, man? 30 years?
Wait, I was supposed to get paid? He's supposed to pay me? Oh hell no! Now it's a whole new conversation to be had here. No, he's not. He's a cool guy though. I love him.
I don't believe you.
Bruh.
Says Ryan, who's hooked up with Jeremy for however many years.
Oh yeah.
Man, not even a year.
Really?
Well, we started that show September, so 10 months.
How long have you known Jeremy?
Probably 2 years. Yeah.
2 years?
Yeah.
Wow, you guys seem like you've known each other a lot longer than that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, you
For
know,
real.
that's why I offered, you know, I said, hey, you want to do a show, like a regular show on this channel? And he was like, yeah. And the reason why is because whenever we would stream, it just worked.
Yeah.
You know,
You
we
guys
got the
do
same
good
sense
together.
of humor, and yeah, so
Brick, no, I would never trigger myself in that way. So no, that it wasn't me. I don't think it was me. It might have been me. I don't fucking know.
you would have been funny if you were trolling yourself.
I mean, I would do it though.
Yeah.
But no, it wasn't. I promise.
You could definitely come up with something better than neckbeard.
Yeah.
Could I? Oh, I don't think about
I
that.
have faith in you, Aaron. Like meat whack.
my Beyonce on, even though she said she was going to bed.
Oh, hi, Bethany.
Yes.
Has your Hella Dope experience, Aaron? Has it opened your horizons? Helped you to get over your unboxing issues? Have you been able to let your toys breathe? Or are they still in boxes?
Yeah. Don't you see the Marvel Legends right here?
Oh
They
yeah.
should definitely breathe.
That's about as far as I
Nice.
got.
Well, it's a start. Baby steps. Baby steps.
Baby steps. No, I got.
Are you getting out of that Ninja Scroll, Aaron? That Boosh is putting out for?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm all in on that.
Now see, if Foosh would have talked to us at PowerCon and we got some things inked up, we would have been selling all this stuff. That's a whole different conversation. But yes, Ninja Scroll for sure. That is a must in my book.
Yeah,
I agree.
I love the movie that they did. I must have it.
Very cool. How about the Jada Toys action? You guys have been getting Street Fighter in. That moving pretty good.
So according to my distributor, we're supposed to get the second shipment this month. So
Cool.
we're just playing the waiting game, and then Mega Man went live. I love the first wave. The second wave, I'll probably get the second wave personally, but I definitely like the first wave a lot more for what they put out, and they've already hinted at waves 3 and 4 that are coming.
What's that, Mega Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I drop a little dirt on
Mikhail?
Jada? Just a pinch. So, we get our Jada through a third-party distributor, but man, as a small retailer, Jada is not nice to people like us, man. Oof. If y'all ever come across, I think it's June or whatever, and he can offer us a better deal, but man, abusive. I don't even know if Big Nerdy is going through them, because if he is, man, I want to know what that deal is, because it is an abusive deal.
I think we need to kind of dig into that email a little more, because let's spill the tea. They said we had to order like 10,000 units. Now I think that's more of their
They said we needed a minimum order of $10,000 a month and $100,000 a year.
Whoa.
Wow.
They don't have enough.
So-
Well, I guess if you're buying the diecast stuff.
Yeah,
Diecast
I
stuff,
think
yeah.
that's more what they're leaning towards.
So basically, what you're telling me is you just need to show them my invoices every month.
Not pretty much. Like, I got a guy, he's good for it. Just don't worry.
Like we don't even give Bobby 10 grand a month, Like I can't imagine doing $100,000 a year to just one company. We're just not. We're not that.
That's a lot.
Well, they don't have enough product for your store anyway, right? You're not in the diecast.
No.
No.
No, that's not our.
Diecast is a whole nother world to get into.
Yeah.
I got into like the Hot Wheels for a while.
They're the
And,
ones
like,
doing the Fast and the Furious stuff, right?
Yeah, they're doing really anything diecast right now. Like, they have their whole hand in it. But yeah, I can't. No. Let me just get the figures that you're coming out with, and we're good.
Yeah.
Hey, Clut, we're gonna wrap up, but you're welcome to come down and say hi on camera. And you were out with your boyfriend, so
For FR dough. For real dough?
For real.
Yeah.
for real.
For real
That's
dough.
where I learn all my hip slang. Why is this coming
We
back?
were
Yeah,
saying for real dough when I was in high school.
No cap.
That's not
no
new.
Cap.
No cap.
No cap.
No cap.
Is
I
that
hear that
what
one
the
from my
hip kids
kids.
are saying in Ohio?
I have a 19-year-old and a 17-year-old. I hear it all the time. What the hell does that mean? Oh, Dad, you're so old. I'm like, I'm 50. I don't know. We were saying cowabunga and stuff like that when I was a kid. Ocean Pacific was the cool thing when I was in high school.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Jim nods his head because he knows.
Apparently, me and Ted are 14-year-old boys on YouTube.
Do you? Are we going back into that now? Have you had enough?
I mean,
have you had enough
we
beverage?
We brought up the age thing, so I just wanted to continue on that little story.
Okay. You guys can go watch the My Wife is Going to Kill Me podcast at 28 minutes and 30 seconds and hear all about.
Aaron sounds truly hurt by whatever happened. My God, Aaron.
Grab your skateboard, motherfucker.
Just feel the love, brother.
Bruh,
It's all love.
yeah.
Bruh.
I rehearsed this whole thing that I was going to do before I came on the show. Like I had it all mapped out. I was gonna come in with that California surfer look, talking all my all my toadies and my bras. Like I had it all mapped out.
Well, Ocean Pacific would have been the perfect gear for you.
Oh no, it was no, because it was Jenko. Because we wear Jenko jeans.
Oh, Jenko, yeah, skateboarder stuff, yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, those are coming back. I saw a kid.
They are.
I saw a kid wearing those at my kid's school, and I was like, "What's
Do you
happening?"
realize how expensive they are now? If you go buy
I've
them?
heard, yeah, they're very
I
expensive.
went because my son's 19. A few years ago, he was like, "Dad," he's like, "Oh, did you used to wear these?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did back when before I met your mom," and and just like 20 something years ago. And he says, "Oh yeah, these are cool. I'm thinking about getting some." I'm like, dude, don't do it.
Bell bottoms came back in style too. I didn't go out and get any of those.
No.
And I had some colorful ones as a kid.
You know you got some.
You're waiting for the corduroy to come back in. You still got those in the closet.
You probably got like them bell bottom, the platform shoes. They go.
I'm a firm believer that corduroy is what caused the '70s spontaneous combustion. Thighs rubbing together, these people just go up like a flame.
Yeah, they call you fire starter every time you walk.
That's right.
Well,
No, trust me, I know.
I did leave a comment on there that said I put on my Jinkos, but they turned into skinny jeans because I've gotten so fat now. So
That's impressive. That's impressive, Ted.
like, why don't these fit anymore?
52-inch like legs and stuff.
Yeah.
Can't
I
get
am wide. I am a wide neck beard. Fatty.
Do you even live?
You will live, bro.
You lift, bro? Bruh.
Yeah, come on, bruh. You gotta lift it, man.
So I know that like we've been going for a while here. Laser Pants has been on this, and I haven't once heard emotional damage, and like I hear that whenever he comes on.
How about that?
Oh damn!
Oh, did it play? I didn't hear
you
it.
look sad. You look sad.
Emotional damage.
There you go.
There it is. I was gonna say,
So, Laser,
part sounds earlier.
my youngest son, all of a sudden, I had never heard that before, right? And then obviously on 3POA, I hear it all the time. And then my youngest son, 12 years old, he's walking around the house, and out of nowhere, I hear him start saying emotional damage. And I'm like, are you listening to the 3PO? There's some things on there sometimes I question me listening to.
Right.
What are you doing? So I didn't know what it was. So I had to look it up online, and
It's
obviously
Stephen He. Yeah. Stephen He is like the funniest guy on YouTube. I love his channel.
Oh, I follow all his.
He's great.
What the hell you say?
What the hell you say? You a failure?
Beijing corn.
All right, so I just want to put it out there again. We have been going way longer than I thought. Does anybody want to leave? I can wrap this up right now. Y'all
I'm
want to
good.
go another 10 minutes
I'm
or
good.
so? Like
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm enjoying it, and you're getting your watch hours, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well,
I'm going to run and use the restroom, though.
No, that's
Drop
not
a
like
word to the sponsors, and I'll
Ted,
be back.
you don't have your watch hours yet?
No.
Yeah, we don't have anything. We're just we're like you. We're a live channel, man. We don't get diddly squat.
But you going places, man. You got trolls now. You got the sex bots coming.
That's right, man. We're almost there.
You're there, man.
We can't
Yeah,
even be pre-monetized.
You just got another subscriber, and they lowered it to 500 subscribers.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're
and 3,000 watch hours.
Yeah, we're like halfway there in both directions.
so we get a bump on Sundays, anywhere between 1 and 5, and then maybe 1 or 2 will linger in through the week, and then right before the show starts, one of them will fall off. So it's some weird subscriber math. But
it's like you get like 10 or 20, and then like 2 or 3 drop off every time.
Yeah. And then real quick, shout out to Radnom. If this will load up, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Slowly. Anyway, Random also needs his watch hours too. He has an amazing YouTube channel where he builds dioramas for multiple hours. It's really cool hangout. He has super chill music. He's very interactive with the chat, and he builds some amazing stuff, and you can ask him questions the whole time and he will answer them all. and I really enjoy watching it. He should do it more. Not on Instagram, man. Nobody wants to watch anything on Instagram.
No.
I want to watch it on YouTube.
Sorry, guys. Kel's mom was smiling at me with her teeth out. I had to go take care of business.
Oh,
Oh my god.
That's too good.
somewhere in a basement in Russia, a little Nick Beers crying.
There's
I feel
two,
better.
There's two lines we can talk about on Helladopes. One's the food line, and the other's that line.
Oh my god! And this is why we're not monetized. Or maybe this is what's going to help us get there.
I'm gonna change the shirts from the poop line starts here to the line to Mikhail's
mom's line start here?
starts here. Yeah.
Oh my god!
They both lead to the same place. Trust me.
Well, this is a refreshing change for me. I am a stranger in a strange land. No one here enjoys the collecting hobby. Very few speak English, so this is my social outlet. I'm happy to be here.
We're happy to have you, Jim.
Thanks.
Look, I thought this whole thing was going to be a shit show, and then Ryan was going to block me. So we're doing okay.
I'm gonna block you.
He's still gonna block you, yeah.
Like, that's still happening. I'm just gonna let it go
Oh, yeah.
for now. Like, remember that sponsorship? No, that's done now. Yeah, no more shout outs.
No more shout-outs.
But I still do my
You'll be at PowerCon like Ryan. It's like I don't know that dude.
He's gonna announce his new Nerdzoic sponsor on Wednesday.
Big nerdy.
Big dirty.
I've never told you this because I haven't spoke to you since that show, but that show still brings me joy because you're talking to him and like a serious conversation.
Oh God, we're talking about this.
Yeah, we're talking about this,
Okay.
and like 2 seconds later, you're talking about our site, and like Big Nerdy's face goes from like I'm so excited to be here to what?
Yeah. So
Like, you're plugging them?
So
I'm
yeah,
on your show?
what Aaron is talking about is Ryan was talking with Big Nerdy live from Nerdzoic, and I don't know, one of us popped in or something. He's like, "Oh yeah, then shout out to helladopetoys." And then we've always wondered if Big Nerdy knows our name, and then that day we knew he knew our name. So it was humorous to us. No. Not bashing Nerdzoic, okay? You can go to Nerdzoic and buy all your things. We
Hey,
love.
you shouted him out last week, Ted.
Yeah. Yeah, I did shout him out. I should not have drank so much last
This
week.
is the NWO.
Yeah.
But there is something to be said for supporting the smaller guys who are selling the toys we love, who have personalities we appreciate, and Big Nerdy's definitely in that camp along with you guys. You know,
Yeah.
we definitely like buying from them instead of some of the big box crazy stores that are faceless and soulless.
There's enough market to go around, and again, you know, I was a Big Nerdy fan way before I started selling toys. So I'm still a Big Nerdy fan now. You know, I do I want him to give us some room? Yes, I do. But that's it. We're not wishing any ill will or trying to take him down or anything, because he's pretty cemented within the community as well. Like, that guy has a very strong, loyal base, and we do respect that. It's just, you know, when people compare the stores, that's what we often get compared to. So
I feel like he kind of slipped in and took the reins from Dork Side. Like he's like his site's like the new Dork Side. Not quite Big Bad, not even close to Big Bad because they're huge. But yeah.
I mean, he was right at the right place, right time, right situation. I mean,
Yeah, he gave people discounts and stuff that lost money at Dorkside and all that. So he took a lot of their customers on.
Yeah.
I mean, he was right there during the middle of COVID, and he survived it.
Yep.
Not to mention the big flood he went through. That was a big kick in the teeth too.
Yeah.
So he's been through some rough spots too. But
That's what you guys need. You need a big flood.
Right?
Garner up some sympathy purchases.
That's right.
I'm still trying to get sympathy for my webcam. Right? Let's start there. I am streaming right now from my MacBook because my fucking computer over there is acting.
I started a GoFundMe for you, Aaron. Everybody's like, screw that, man. They're giving their money to Frank's OnlyFans and Mikhail's mom. That's it.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to hit up with Mikhail's mom, I can put some hours in.
That's right.
She's getting
Best gummer you're ever going to have.
Oh man,
I gotta get another beer for this conversation.
Did you guys block Mikhail?
No, I let him stay. Y'all said let him stay.
Mikhail, come back.
Mikhail.
Oh, that looks good.
Is that the Recondo?
Yeah.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on,
that's
Travis.
the,
Let me put you on full screen here. Let me.
Put the coat back on.
Such a
I'm gonna put it
task.
back on in a second.
All right, I'm gonna grab a beer. I'll be right back.
Grab me one too, Aaron.
Yeah, it looks like it fits pretty good.
I
It
got
looks
you.
cool.
See what I can do with the coat. That is, I don't get credit for that. That's got to go to, Unboxing Art. He's the one that suggested it.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still in the chat. He might have tapped out too, but
He's with this guy's mom too.
Yeah.
So
She's
tapped
making,
out,
she's
not
making her
tapped
rounds
that.
tonight.
Different.
She's quick though, man. I'll tell you. 15 seconds, you're done. No team.
She has a lot of experience.
Just close your eyes.
so
But does she have Kung Fu grip?
so tomorrow on the
Kung Fu grip and a fuzzy head, Jim.
Oh man.
Tomorrow on the Joe's on Bros or Bros on the Joe's on Joe's. Tomorrow on the Joe's on Joe's live stream.
Bro in bro.
Where there's gonna be Mikhail's whole family, Mikhail's mom, Mikhail's aunt.
Wait,
Mikhail's
I need
sister.
clarification. Was that
Cousins
bro
there.
and bro or bro in bro?
Bro in
Okay.
bro. Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of
It's like a bro
Volkovs
down.
there tomorrow. Oh, hold on, Travis. I'll put you back up. Hold on.
It's like
my
somebody
thing is
saved
so
this
slow.
chat.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't really messed around with it too much, but it's
Oh, that
snug
doesn't look
in there.
too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too thick or anything. Gives it a little bit more coverage than having the undercover thigh gun.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna give me a heart attack.
See, Frank, that's why I like keeping you around because you're always so damn positive. You could be watching a shit show and you're just be like, man, I love you guys. It's so good. And I'm like, thank you, Frank.
Hey, we haven't had a spit take on here in a while, and Frank got it.
I know. Like I said, we're compiling them for the end of the year. So
I got no
rounding
idea.
them up.
I got no idea while I was in the bathroom, right? I'm gonna make some new stickers that says Mikhail Mother approved.
Hey, Ted. Actually, is that where you learned to lick everything?
Wow.
So all your orders from here on out is gonna have Mikhail Mother approved stickers.
Well, don't promise them that. You know how many refunds I'm going to have to issue. Well, they said I was going to have a sticker of Mikhail's mom.
But it's okay, Ted. Mikhail's mom will cover it. So it's all good.
Oh, I'm sorry. There'll be PowerCon exclusives. There you go.
Oh man.
Shout out to Brick something. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight, man. And then
Night, Brick.
check out Brick on everything YouTube related. Brick gets around onto a lot of shows and runs a great channel himself. So
Brick?
Yeah.
Brick's
Brick Cosmic show last night was amazing. My God.
Brick's something.
Talk
He's
about
good.
Education.
Love his
Brick,
AWOL
where did you
stuff.
get a hand grenade?
And then that's it. That's where we're at. Carry on, fellas.
All right.
We're gonna make Mikhail's mom stamps because that way we can lick them individually.
Is it the same one that's on the is the same one she wears on the lower small of her back?
Oh no, that's on the boob right there. Right on the boob.
Oh, and shout out to Chad for bringing this stream so much joy tonight. 50% of this show's content came from It's Chad.
Chad. You know what?
Dude.
I'm taking my view back from your show earlier today.
Hey, Laser, can we get a picture? Can we get like a video of you cruising down the boulevard with Mikkel's mom in it?
In the Bratmobile.
I don't hang out with that bitch.
You got to drop her off though, right? So she can go.
I only put classy chicks in my Bratz car.
Right.
I thought her place was in the trunk.
Nah, spare tire, bro. Spare tire.
And I don't mean that's where she likes it. I mean that's where she rides.
Power guns.
Is that why
Power
the
guns would be
tramp
fun.
said good load?
Power guns would be fun.
No, at PowerCon, like I said, Aaron and I aren't invited to after parties. We're going to be in the back alley doing this, or we will have a U-Haul van. I might.
That's funny. Mikhail's mom's going to be in the back alley too.
God damn it! What kind of show is this? What kind of show are you running over here?
I'm bringing you each a 4-pack of Sponge Bombs, though. So
I mean, all right.
You guys are killing me, man.
Oh,
And so also before PowerCon, Ryan is filing a lot of restraining orders.
You guys are going to be really disappointed. You're talking about after parties, and I'm like, 8 o'clock. I'm going to bed.
Now, see, we say this now, and then the reality is when the show's over, like, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
We're good for like one beer and we're done. And we're gonna have to do it all over again the next day.
Yep.
Oh, and by the way, I confirm that setup is on Thursday until 10 p.m., but I can get in on Friday and do it from 7 to 1, I think. So
Yeah.
I'll be
Friday's good because I don't think the show opens until like 3 or 4, 5. Is it 5?
Oh, it's 5.
I don't remember.
it's actually incredible how tiring the shows actually are, though. And you're just like working a booth, but just all the interaction and everything, it's just exhausting. It really is.
But you're standing there all day.
Yeah,
Right?
but I mean, even if you sit down, they're still exhausting. Just the interaction and
just
I don't think we sat down one time during the local one. Like,
we didn't have any room because of our booth and we looked like hoarders in that booth for the first 2 hours.
We did.
I got a ton of booth space, guys.
How big of a booth did you get, Ted?
It's a 10 by 10.
10 by 10?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not that big.
I have a corner one because that's all that was available.
Mhm.
So there's a
That
ton
is
of
all
extra
that's left.
space.
Good. So we're gonna extend our booth down to Travis.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we could work. I mean, you want to just switch that day and go take my booth, and I'll take the smaller one. I don't care.
Nah. Well, I mean, at the rate you guys are blowing us up tonight, we're not going to have any inventory to bring to PowerCon. So we're just gonna by Saturday afternoon, I'm just gonna be
Ted's going to be
hanging
making
out.
a trip to the local Targets to buy some stuff retail. Gotta fill my food.
You guys got on clearance right now.
Hey, hit up Ross. They got that Coronation Star screen for $15.
Oh, well, I was just gonna go buy some Lonely Landos and be like, "Hey, you want some
There you go.
Landos for $40
Lonely
bucks?"
Landos.
You got Ollie's in Ohio, don't you?
Yeah, be at Ollie's
Get
getting
like
some
Ray.
Fortnite stuff.
Yeah.
Ray
Oh,
Skywalker.
Hey, we can get those Shayna Baszlers, man.
oh yeah, the Shayna Baszlers, and then there's that one chick from that last Star Wars movie, the black girl that they tried pairing up Finn with at the end. I don't remember her name. They got about 50 of those. So market value, that price is probably shot through the
Oh
roof.
yeah, dude, we could probably easily make $5-10 off of that.
Yeah, that's like a 5-year-old figure right there. So, yeah,
Practically vintage.
yeah, it's practically vintage. Thank you, Largo. See, Largo knows.
Well, if all else fails, Ted's got a closet full of stuff he can bring out that he can just sell, right?
Yeah,
Loose
Ted,
figures.
there you go.
There's some things in Ted's closet we don't want to know about.
You're probably right.
Pictures of Mikhail's mom.
No, that's on the screensaver.
Oh,
I might bring a couple. I might bring a couple totes of some of my stuff to move.
Yeah, it's
on
my
down
phone
there
cover.
the pop
Have you guys
socket
tried
of Mikhail's mom.
You guys have Mezco on your site?
Working. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that's on there right now. It's stuff that's coming out later. Just because I don't want to play the short game, because the way that our distributor works, if you don't order certain things by an end date, you're not gonna get it.
So you don't buy direct from Mezco?
I can't get in contact with them.
Yeah. I had a buddy who had a local shop, and I guess for wholesale, it was like a 12 case order, and they came in cases of 6.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's a lot of mezco to move, and he was always sitting on all these mezco that people weren't buying them, so he stopped.
Honestly, and I mean, honestly, I mean, if we want to keep spilling tea during this after hour party, I mean, a lot of the pre-orders that are up right now, and I mean, this is honestly just my mental thinking right now is, I will put it up for you, and whatever doesn't get ordered by the end of the month, I take it down. It's mainly fluff to like bring attention, but at the same time,
you're a fluffer?
Yeah, I'm a fluffer. Duh, who you think I learned it from? God, that's fluffer in the South. But yeah, I mean, a lot of it is, I mean, outside of stuff that you know is going to be hot. Like I said, the Jada toys, you know that's going to be a hot item. I mean, I even ordered the the Blueberry. Like I ordered a couple cases of those. Those are coming in. I just can't put them on the site yet because it's a exclusive, and we're bound by right to not put them up until 30 days after.
Are they still able to get the Frankenberry and the Count Chocula?
I can't.
No, can I say something funny about that Count Chocula? So I actually, prior to Hella Dope actually being official, I had a few of those Count Choculas, and I couldn't move those for fucking shit, and I ended up clearancing them all out. I probably lost about $10-15 off of each one, and and now everyone's like, oh, fucking Jada Toys, fuck yeah. And I'm like, where the fuck were you guys? That's why I think like with Nacelle, you know, maybe it's a late bloomer thing, but very annoyed by that.
They're still on Big Bad.
It was chocolate on Blueberry or Frankenberry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm on their site all the time. I got to know what my competition is doing at all time.
Aaron, with the pre-sales that you put up there, right? If it's something that you know, doesn't sell enough of, do you run into a situation where, you know, we're not going to get it? So like if you need a case, like you won't get it, or will you still be able to get your hands on something?
So everything with EE distribution is 30 days. So at the beginning, so every day, like I have a routine. So tomorrow morning, whenever I get up, I will go look on EE. They will tell me, hey, these are today's pre-ordered things. And if I think it's something that the community wants, I will put it on the site. And I have 30 days from that posted date to draw interest. If one person orders one thing, I'll order the entire case. So like the like the Arctic Bat, I'll take that one for example. It comes in a case of 6. The first day, I think 3 people bought one each, so 3. So half the case was already bought. But I know someone messaged said, hey, I think it was like on one of our last shows, like, hey, will we do a bundle like Nerd Zoic? I'm like, why would I do that when you can buy all 6 and it's the same price as Nerd Zoic's bundle? Like that's it's like no, I price it to where it's cheaper than my competition or very close to the price, but I don't have to play the bundle game. My bundle price is their price undercutting their regular retail price. That like the zombie boglins, they were like not with them. They were talking about that. They're like,
don't get me started on that.
You get all 6 for $300 at this website. Like, dude, I have that for $49.99 right now for one. You get all 6. Guess what? That's $300.
Math is hard, Aaron.
I know, Jim. I'm gonna have a class next week before we go live. We'll talk about all this.
I got you. So you don't have to do the bulk order. You can get what you want at the same rate as the other way as a consumer.
No. So I mean, yes and no. So like the Chung Li, best example I'm gonna give you right now. Chung Li, because I didn't realize how big Fei Long and Ryu. Assholes. So when I initially ordered those, I ordered like 3 cases to initially. They come in 3s per case.
Not enough. That's what we learned.
Well, the orders started blowing up, so I added on to it. So it doesn't price break me unless I get it all in one big order. So Chung Li, I ordered 11 cases. So I have 33 Chung Li's coming when it releases.
One of them's mine.
Yes, one of them.
One's mine.
Yes.
Everyone just in the stream calling dibs. Like, I got one too.
But yeah, I mean, the price breaks come honestly for us. Price breaks with EE distribution, unless you're ordering massive amounts, we're not making a single dime at all. It's just there to say, hey, we sell it.
Okay, so you're better off with the the Valaverse, the Savage Crucible stuff like that big stuff that you're getting through the other. You're just trying to get a service provided to all of us, and you're doing the best you can on that price point. So it's kind of floating you guys along in that sense.
It's either make a little something or break even. That is the end game.
It's the same reason Walmart sells TVs that are garbage, so they can just cut people in the door.
I can't wait till you guys are selling Hexa Stack, and that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait either. I want to talk to the guy that creates that.
He's a douchebag, dude. You don't even want to talk to him.
And that guy's a drug dealer too.
Like he might even be friends with McKay's mom. Watch out.
Is she going to be on sale on the site?
Oh, she's I will get one free.
She's a special tier unlock.
Buy 11 cases of Chung Lee, you get Mikhail's mom for a week.
I wanna add on to what Aaron's saying. So like, there are some things that are fluff that we do break even on, and that's to lure people in. It's like a Pied Piper thing. We bring them into the building, and there are the reason why we're so big on independent toy creators is because we get a better margin off of those, and there's levels to that. It varies from company to company. Not every company gives us the same amount, but when a new name does come in, like that's why we also ship so quickly. So you're getting value on two ends, and while we might break even on something, when we can go and get something out like immediately, that brings them back for something bigger down the road, and that also helps us with our scaling as well. So we're not in a position where it sounds like this is what happened in Dorkside, where you got too big too fast. We're in a position where we can do a little bit at a time, and then we take that chunk, we reinvest that chunk, and create a bigger chunk. And that's why we were also able to do 11 cases of Chun-Li and only X amount of cases of the other two, is because our chunk that time around happened to be a little bit bigger. So yeah, it helps us build orders too.
It's kind of gone through some weird ebbs and flows over like the last 2 years. I mean, there's a lot of influx of new creators and new products and new IPs. And there's some oldies but goldies that were, gold standard a few years ago, Hasbro, that have kind of gone down the shitter, Hasbro. But, some people have strong opinions about those things. I'm not one of those people. I hate Hasbro. But, I think it's important to look at, where the trends are going. It's like people are looking for things that have good quality, the articulation. Can they actually stand up, or their knees and their legs going to just fall apart? And Hasbro. You want something that it's going to be relevant. It's something that's important to your collection either today or tomorrow, or how do you judge? I mean, do you kind of look at something that's come out and you're like, okay, this has the kind of articulation of so and so, and that's popular. This looks like it's a good IP, or you just kind of throw a dart at it and go, yeah.
So I'll answer this question my way. I'll let Ted answer it his way. I am in probably 30 different toy communities right now, like Facebook groups, Reddit groups. I'm in all of them, and I sit and read what people are looking for. And based on that, I then say, okay, I got at least 8 people I can target right now. And if I can get those 8 people, give them good customer service, good fast shipping, and a good price, they're going to make the rest of my day easy.
I'm sorry, Aaron, I don't mean to interrupt you. I want to time out real quick and just let Laser Pants give his plugs, because he's going to hit the old dusty trail, I believe.
Yeah, I got to get going. Check out 3POA podcast on YouTube. That's it. Blacknight. Keep being adorable.
For you, Ryan, always, man.
Thank you,
Ryan. Thank you for hanging with us, man. We'll see you.
Hey, Ryan.
Guys. Later.
But yeah, I mean, I follow what's happening. Like gargoyles. Like Ted he didn't believe me when I said gargoyles was going to be a thing.
I don't believe him on a lot of stuff, to be honest.
I sit in that Facebook group, and I'm reading hundreds of messages a day of like, oh, I'm looking for this, or when does this come out? Well, guess I don't tell them that I have my own store. I plug it saying, hey, I got this from here. And then obviously they're going to go look because I'm suggesting it. So I've turned it that way. So if you see me out and about and I'm promoting, don't come.
How fast is the shipping to your own house? That's the question. Because I get stuff next day from you guys.
So it's hard to say. So I mean, I'll give you the since we're talking about Jada Toys originally. I mean, I'll give you that for an instance. My order sheet still says that none of that was supposed to come out till July. So like this month is when Fei Long and Ryu was supposed to be released. They sent them out early in an initial wave because Target blew it and started selling them outside of street date. So they panicked and started releasing them out.
Okay.
So we got Ryu in on an initial order. I'm still waiting on the Fei Long, like our first order, to come in. So I think they're just going to ship all of it at one time. And if they do that, I'm going to be mad because they don't tell us when they're shipping. They just say, do you have the money? So I'm charging you right now. And then they take anywhere between 3 to 7 business days to ship to us. Then we get it. We take a day to inspect. And then the next day it goes out.
And I want to give Bobby a shout out because like Bobby might ship as fast as we do because Aaron will call and pay the man and boom, like, yeah, it like a day or two later. And that's how we were able to get those Valaverse flipped so quickly because I mean, once it was paid, it was out that day and it was less than 48 hours. It might have been
you guys caught me napping. I get an email from Aaron going, hey, your Action Force Special Deployment Series, it's ready to go. I'm like, I thought you guys said it was coming in July. It's like, no, it's ready to go, man.
Right now.
Yeah, I gotta say, as somebody who has been collecting the Mattel WWE stuff for the last 13, 14 years, however long they had it, and always being on the East Coast has been a miserable freaking experience because everybody on the West Coast was always getting their stuff, and this is pre-COVID, everything. It's been forever. So if I saw something on the East Coast here, it was like, oh cool, I got it. But I never did the online shopping because I always try to look for deals and I like to do the hunt with the kids and stuff. But like with a lot of the smaller products and stuff going through either you or even going direct to Valaverse, I've been fortunate. Like being in New York has always been like a negative, but being in New York where I am with him out in the Rhode Island area and you guys over in Ohio, I'm like next day package. Like I don't have to be like, oh, is the wife gonna see this stuff come? What day's that package gonna arrive? I'm like, nope, I got shipping. It'll be here tomorrow. Let me run downstairs.
Yep. Yep. I mean, and that's what it is. I mean, and a lot of it is based on where a lot of stuff is coming from. Like, Bobby being in Rhode Island, it was 2 days. I paid the man on Wednesday morning. It was at our doorstep Friday.
Nice.
It might have even been Thursday, to be honest with you. It was quick. And then then Spiro came Saturday. So like when we posted that was no joke. I mean, it was literally back to back of just boxes of stuff to go through.
You guys hit that and like I got that boom, and then it was boom, it was boom. I was getting shop alerts on my phone left and right from you guys, and I'm like, crap. I'm like, I even think I sent you guys a message, and I was like, I think I'm getting something in the mail soon, and the stuff was here like the next day. Like last week, I was just boxes, man. I literally just cleared them out of the office tonight and brought them downstairs.
No, that Valaverse order when Ted, and like big shout out to him because he did all that. I don't get that stuff here. When we got Series 2, we split the case. So like when he sold out of what he had, I would sell what I had. All of this SDS line went straight to him. So like he spent hours packaging and boxing and getting everything ready. And all I'm doing, I'm on the other end getting all the sending the invoices out to all the partial pays. I'm getting the spreadsheet all done. I'm doing all the back end stuff when he's doing the grunt work. And I mean, and the all in all, I mean, we're both putting in work. But like to find out that a lot of that stuff, like it went out Saturday morning and it landed to most people on Monday.
Yeah, you guys don't
That
play.
was wild.
Dude, when I got that, I mean, you guys see, I posted on Instagram as soon as I got out. Jason even like posted my, video there, my reel or whatever, with the AWOCs. As soon as that stuff got here, it went right on the shelf on the Hexastack samples I had. Man, those things came in. They're great toys and figures, but you guys got those. You even wasted a stinking box and bubble wrapped all that stuff individually. And I'm not gonna lie, man, it drives me freaking nuts. Stop wrapping my crap, dude. I don't care. I know, like, obviously if you pre-wrap and do your thing, you guys know how to do your business. But man, I'm sitting here with a knife and I'm cutting that bubble wrap off my boxes so I can, cut off the future scrapbooking of AWOC stuff and all that stuff. So
I the same way, Travis. I get those packages. I'm like, man, this is gonna take me forever to unpack. I just want to. I just.
It's
I appreciate the packing because
I always say
got that
sorry,
extra
Ted, when I
step.
do it, but
And you got to go through a hub there, Jim. So like you need that protection.
You guys ship things out quickly, and it gets to my mailbox in Miami, and those guys are like, "You'll get it later when I feel like it." And those guys like football, so they like to kick the box around. So I'm very thankful you guys pack as well as you do, because sometimes by the time it gets to me, the outer package looks like it's seen some action, but inside everything's pristine.
Jim's got Ace Ventura delivering his package.
Yes, absolutely. But I mean, that's the stuff that that's the stuff we want to hear. That's the stuff that we love. That's like I said, we preach this all day. You can go anywhere and buy your action figures from anyone, but you choose to get it from us. And in return, we're gonna make sure, even if you don't want it bubble wrapped and you don't want the care, to know that the care was there.
Yep.
That is the goal at the end of the day, that we will treat your product no differently, that it's our product that we're getting ourselves.
And I really appreciate that aroma of whatever beer that Ted's drinking when he's licking, because it really adds to the ambiance of opening the box.
That's right.
So Largo, I don't care if it's wrapped, but to echo your thoughts there, as long as it comes packaged and it's been licked like Mikkel's mom taught Ted how to, I am extremely thankful.
I get my Blacklight out every package just to see where that lick mark is. Yeah, there it is. Sometimes there's traces of Mikkel's mom on the backside, so I don't know what that's doing there. But
it's a beautiful.
That's not black light; it's a UV light. But
exactly.
Well, yeah, UV. That's right. Well, Mikkel's mom, it'll glow under any light.
Lower was it a different
appreciate the feedback on the packaging, because sometimes I just don't want to do it, because Josh Cox over there from Unboxing Art, he's always like, Ted, just throw it in a bag, and I don't care if it's a Kroger bag, just send it to me. I just can't do it. I want to do it. I just can't do it, because again, it's more of a opening the box and presentation thing. But we had a return that landed, I don't know, maybe it's been close to a month now, and I just finally opened it, and I'm just pulling out crap. There's all this trash here, and I'm like, is this what I do to people? I'm just filling your trash can, and I'm just sitting here like, haha, your trash can's gonna be so full before you even open the figure. So sometimes I feel bad, but I do appreciate the feedback, and it is something that we would like to cut back on, but at the same time, it scares me because people pay money, and I don't know if somebody's an inbox or out of box person. It varies from person to person, and I can't roll the dice on something getting dinged. We just don't have enough money to do that. We already have to suffer from when I fuck up an order and send over a thing.
I will say, I just sent Ted a copy of his book, and I used a whole bunch of HDT bubble wrap.
Yeah, no. Oh my God, that's what, I knew he was being a dick about it. I was like, dear God, because he had it in a plastic baggie too.
If I ever got to send something to you guys, like, I don't know, a sample Hexastack box or something, it's going to go inside of a box, inside of a box, inside of a box, inside of a box.
It's going to be like Russian nesting dolls.
Yeah.
The only person to be able to suck that out of the box is McKay's mom, so.
I'm gonna actually buy that book right now that I'm thinking about it.
And
cool.
I just want to say to Not Top Goon, you are all good, sir, man. It is coming your way.
With regards to shipping and packaging, right? One of the things I I followed you guys on Instagram and saw was a couple, I don't know, it's probably been a month now. You got a package in the mail and it was like damaged product, right?
Mhm.
So like you guys obviously inspect what you receive from your vendors and obviously are shipping the best quality products to the consumers. But what do you do with that stuff? Are you guys stuck on the hook for it, or you get to send that back to the vendor and then you get another one, or do you do
That's a
how's
good
that work?
question.
So there is a return policy that they follow, but on one case, on one particular thing, it's just not worth it. I mean, I think we're going to come down to an agreement where we'll just mark it down to a price where it's damaged goods, and we just call it that.
That was Bride of Frankenstein, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the colored version. So like, it is what it is. I mean, I can call NECA and say, hey, I got this case in. You guys, the people you deliver with sucks.
So
But
is there a way so that you don't have to knock it down, right? So that you guys don't have to take a little hit on it, right? Or lose out for those fans and those folks that want to support you that are out of box collectors. Is there a way for like your subscriber model for those on there? They like add a checkbox on their account that says like acceptable of like damaged product, so that way like you could then send out like a blast message to just those consumers and say, hey, by the way, I know you're an out of box collector. Would you have any interest in these things that we have out there before you have to knock them down?
So yes and no, and as a person that always collected in box, I mean, even to say the person that collects out of box, would you? And I'm asking all of you this question of, would you pay the same price for something that's in that box versus something that is outside that box? Because
I wouldn't. Sorry.
Go ahead, because you're on the same. We're about to say the same thing.
Yeah, so I wouldn't through like Big Bad, but for a local, smaller retailer who's getting off the ground and who have good people that have a face and they're supporting the rest of the community, I absolutely would. I wouldn't care. Like that's me personally, but that's again supporting people who are supportive of the rest of the community.
And that's the problem. It is a very small percentage. You're talking 1% of all buyers will be okay with that part of the conversation.
Yeah.
So I would rather just mark it down and break even than have to send it back to NECA. Wait for NECA to send it back.
It creates a whole thing too, though, because anybody that's worked retail knows the story. I mean, like in the town I live in, I used to work at the Walmart here as the manager, and every Wednesday over the summer we have a local auction, and the people would go to the auction, and it was also the town's garage sale day all summer long. And they go to the auction in the morning, then hit the garage sales, and they get to Walmart about noon, and they try haggling me for like the coffee maker that's open on the shelf instead of the 17 that are in box on the shelf to get $5 off. And I'm like, but I can't sell you the open one because it's the floor model, but I have the ones in the box still. If there wasn't any more box stuff, I'd talk about it. But there's 17 of them in the box underneath this. I can't do it for you. But that's all it creates, right? It just creates that whole vision of it. Like, if Ted or Aaron was to reach out to me and say, hey, I know you just bought this figure and I got one that's damaged, do you care if we send it to you to make it? I'd be fine with it because I trust you guys and I know it doesn't matter. I'm going to rip the box up anyway. But
that's what I would say is like, if you know there's like a product that, and maybe this is me just saying this as a friend, right? And another member of the community. If there's a group of individuals out there that you feel like you have a strong enough relationship, I would tell you, man, like reach out to us if there's a product that you have that we'll be ordering and it's coming our way. Like that's the type of thing. Like, I mean, it still has the action.
Wouldn't bother me as long as
take the action
file
point,
card
right?
is in good shape and the action points are there. We're good. Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh no, keep it an action point. That's another tier charge that we make.
In this scenario, so Aaron and I, we pulled out our stuff beforehand. So like the damaged ones go to us first. And in the case of NECA's right here, it's a one-off. Like every now and then we'll get a case that has one or two damage and it's not the end of the world. And sometimes that is what I do. I say, hey, are you an inbox or an out-of-box person? Do you care if this is banged up? Usually I pawn them off on the local Columbus people because I know most of them are out-of-box collectors. But yeah, it has been a situation where,
Send it to Frank.
yeah,
What was
yeah,
that?
Frank,
yeah,
take these pictures real quick.
yeah. We've sent Frank some banged up stuff before.
No, all my packages have been good.
No, well, maybe I sent the wrong stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get with our shipping department on that.
We're gonna have to double check some cases. But yeah, it's for this case.
Some other
It
customer
probably-
named Frank that lives in New York is getting all these damaged boxes.
He's like,
Going, why the hell does Hellodope keep sending me all this damaged shit, man?
they keep talking about bubble wrap and packed, and this
Yeah.
crap looks like it came off the back of a truck.
Frank's going, wow, these guys are sending me immaculate packages. Keep saying they're going to send me damaged ones for pictures. These things are great.
That's another thing that annoys me about this case in particular, because Aaron shared the video that I posted on TikTok, and some asshole on there commented like, "Oh yeah, why wouldn't you open up all the cases?" It's like, well, sometimes we get multiple cases and we assume they're all good, so you don't want to open 12 boxes in one day, especially when it's the same thing. Opening like 3 cases of this is already tedious, because it's you got to feel it, you got to rub it down like it's Mikhail's mom. Yeah, and then you gotta open it, and then you have to check all the paint apps too and make sure all the accessories are there. And it is a long drawn out process, and it certainly
Well,
is.
it's just like Mikhail's mom, because it doesn't matter what the outside box looks like. The inside box can still be messed up.
So I gotta say this, right? So Aaron, I sent you a message on Instagram at the beginning of the show. I was messing around and I saw your shirt, right? And it says hello, my name is, or whatever. And I was like, oh, it needs to say hella dope and then toys in the white in the white area. Now I'm thinking you need to have something that says hello, my name is, and he's Mikhail's mom, dude. Like that needs to be a hella dope shirt.
We'll consider all options for merch.
Man, Chad is going to start charging us a royalty fee for him fake trolling us. So,
Was that
but
legitimately Chad? Like with 100%
that's-
certainty?
That's what he claims.
Oh man, that's great.
That's what he claims. I don't know.
That is great.
I don't know, but like I said, I'm blowing up his chat tomorrow. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, no, it's on. I'm on vacation. I have plenty of beers.
You better create a new account, Mikhail's mom.
I'm gonna have to get one of Luke's logins because he's got like 18 YouTube accounts.
Speaking of Ed, tell Luke that I just bought a book. I expect it to be well pristine packed. I'm not gonna open it. I'm gonna keep it in the box because that's just what I do.
So
buy the digital copy.
I'll have him record himself reading it for you, Aaron, so you don't have to open yours.
Honestly, that's even better. Like, you got an audio book. I got audio credits right now.
With regards to the book, so if you order it directly from Amazon, like, are you guys shipping them for Amazon, or how's that working?
If I order them, like Ted's, I ordered for Ted, and Ted just paid me.
Got you. Okay.
And then Luke was able to sign it. If you guys want to ship them to me, or I can take care of it. If you guys want
sign them in PowerCon.
Yeah.
He's not going to be there. Luke's not going to be there.
No.
Okay.
But I can get a kind copy for you and bring it if you want, or send it to you. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Cool.
But anyway, what I wanted to touch on, Travis, what you were kind of mentioning about, talking to the community. So right now, and through this stream and then the pre-recorded one, I have the rough framing of the Discord going. So there will be, and that's just what I'm going to use it for. Because like the Instagram toy group, that's fine. It's great for what it is, but I want to bring all that into a little more organized madness. So like there'll be a general chat section where you just talk shit, talk about whatever you want. Then there's toy talk, there's wrestling talk, there's music talk, there's like a promotion page. So like Travis, if you're getting ready to go on a show like that night, pop the link in there, or promote it in there so we all know that's where you're gonna be at.
Gotcha.
And still do your Instagram thing, promote what you need to, but I want to bring all of that into one spot.
Are you working together with Oz on that?
No. What do I need to Oz for? No, I know how to do it.
No, I just know he's got a lot of the ideas around doing that, like bringing the community together and stuff, very heavily. So
I'll bring it to his attention, but no, this is This is more of a. I mean, it can grow into that, but I want to start kind of where we're at right now, and then let it grow within itself.
Absolutely.
Because like I said, the intention is, especially as we get into like the summer, we get into quarter 3. I want to see where our business truly comes from. So like I may only do a promotion only on Twitter.
Okay.
Save 20% off your order on Twitter. And if you don't follow us on Twitter, you're not gonna know about it.
Gotcha.
Or like 3POA, like, hey, 3POA, I want you. This is your like Frank. Frank has a code. We'll give one to 3POA. Like,
I love Frank's code, by the way.
So like when people use Frank's code, I know exactly where they're coming from. It's Frank. It's either his TikTok, it's his Instagram, it's something that Frank is doing. I can track that.
For some reason, Laser Pants didn't work the last 7 times I've tried to use it.
I wonder why.
but Realms does.
Dude, do you know how like after that show, how many
spike.
people went like to the site and tried to like buy something with that code?
Oh, I tried just to see if it worked to tell you. I was going to send you
That's
guys a
awesome.
message. I was going to be like, hey, dude, it's still working. Like, that was it.
No, that was all strategic. Like we knew, like it's to a point we've kind of figured out how to make it.
Oh, that's a good move. I got you.
Yes.
That's a good play, dude. I'm like the king.
Yeah,
of
I'm learning from you guys.
That's like you're like, I want to know how many people from that show are actually tuning in and then swinging our way. So let me see how many people go and type that thing. That's
Nice.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Because I mean that's a Shopify site, or at least originally was, right?
It still is, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I plan on making Hexa stack at some point, if that's the route I go after Kickstarter. But we'll see. I mean, I don't know if I want to be in full retail selling. I'd rather just produce and then redistribute, but we'll see.
Well, and that's why Frank's code is so sacred to us. Like, it's like our Frank's code is like our virgin little sister, where we got to keep it pure, right? So we don't like what we'll share Frank's.
Not like Mikhail's mom; he's still a virgin.
No, her teeth fell out already.
We'll share Frank's posts, but we won't share anything that has that code on it, because we want to make sure that we're 100% aware that
it was coming from that.
Bringing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he is bringing in. Because if we
That
start
makes
tainting
sense.
it up, then it defeats the purpose. Because Frank is essentially our test. He's like our guinea pig for actually launching this on a bigger scale with other people. And we would like to make it more valuable to Frank, because Frank does provide us a lot of value. So we're trying to figure out that end of it too. But that also means keeping that code very, very pure and very, very clean. And if you see it, you see it. you can use it. We could give you other codes too.
Oh yeah, can I get that Laser Pants one? Because I'm pretty sure that was bad. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll give you the code. It just might be different.
You can have the Laser Pants one. That adds 10% to your order.
Right.
Well, that's
Double
a good
shipping
idea.
charge.
That's a good idea. But we like knowing that whatever comes in through Frank came in through Frank, and we had no sway or bias or anything on that. And then we can use that data down the road to be like, okay, well, cool. This is working. This is the value that we're getting out of it. How can we expand this? And yeah, Aaron's absolutely right. We're very careful about all the codes. And
man, I'm gonna be learning from you guys. That's
man.
That's some
on
smart
track.
I mean, that's 20 years of retail, and
see, I've worked retail, but I worked in the warehouse. That was it. I worked in the warehouse at a Best Buy back when I was like 18 years old, and that's my only retail experience. Other than that, it's insurance and IT stuff.
So I mean, I know I had my own business before this. Like I had my own video game.
The
store.
comic book stuff, or the video game store, right?
Oh, that's right. You had a game store.
Yeah. So I mean, I learned a lot during that time, and like I always told myself, if I were ever to do this again, that I would learn from the mistakes that I made before. And honestly, I didn't make a lot of mistakes. The mistakes that I made then was I just didn't have the money. I literally was going, like, the guy that I used to work for, he helped me out. He gave me he's like, here's some product, you just pay me when you can. And that really like opened the door to really make a dream a reality. And then I ended up, when I sold my business to the guy that bought it, who then wrecked it 30 days later. I mean, I came out in the green. Like, I just wish that I would have done it different. Like, I wish I would have taken that bank loan and had money just set somewhere. So when something were to come up, I had it. Because I was buying merchandise. Like, I was like, you know, you guys come into my shop, like, hey, I've got these, you know, Super NES games I just don't play. Well, I'll buy them for you. And then you can either take cash, you can take store credit. Like, that's how I ran business. But during the summertime, when everyone's going on vacation, no one's buying anything. So like,
Okay.
that's where the hurt started, because no one was buying. Like, the toy world's completely different, because you drop something hot, everyone's buying it.
Yeah.
Like video games, music, movies, there are time frames. Like, all your big games don't come out until September, October, November, or
Which is stupid because I had school at that time, and that really impacted crap.
Oh, yeah, no, well, that's it. It's strategic, because they're
Before the
not
Christmas shopping season.
right. They're not targeting you. They're targeting your parents, who has to buy it for you, assuming that you didn't have a job or means to pay for it. Or it comes out in Q1, that February, March, April. It's those 2 points of the year where traditionally are the busiest shopping times of the year. Why? I have no idea. I still can't figure that out.
Yeah.
Until we started running this business, and like Ted was like, yeah, like, because he had to sell, I had to sell him on the idea of doing it. He had to sell me on the idea that what he did previously was actually going to work. And he's like, yeah, no, you know, May, June, slow months. We have blown record numbers we broke all of his numbers so far.
They're very, very much broken. So, 2021.
Like Janetti through the window?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. 2021, I think I did $300 in sales. 2022 alone, I think I did roughly $900 in sales.
Got it right here.
And I don't want to say our sales number right now, but it is way past that. And actually, June was our biggest month of the year.
Ted,
and that tops our toy show.
Was that just like eBay sales and stuff, kind of like your origin story stuff?
That was just eBay and Mercari, and me just, you know, I was happy if I sold one thing a day. And but if you look at the data of my sales, it always dipped around summer, and then September. Like, once we get out of PowerCon, man, September, October, November, that's the real fourth quarter in business, because by the time December rolls around, people are either already broke or you only have half of December. So September is when it starts, and traditionally on my sales history, that's where you see the spike.
Like I told you on Wednesday, Ted, you guys really need to get some gift certificates for this holiday season.
It's something that we talked about, and it's something that, I mean, I have, like, the button is made. It just needs to be activated. We have to come up with a logo if we choose to go. So, I mean, that's something that we've thought about. I mean, I know, because Travis has even said, you know, with giveaways or something, that he would contribute a gift card to the shop, which we're going to look at how things are going to be after PowerCon. Because PowerCon is going to make or break a lot of things. Because either we're going to have zero product to give anybody, or really just have what we have. So we're gonna look at that. It's an idea. I'll put it to you that way.
The problem with gift cards, though, right, is like you run into a situation, right? It's almost like a pre-sales, pre-order type thing, right? Because you're basically holding this note for someone that it's worth this much, and they can call on any time. It's like, you know, working in the company that I work for, 9 to 5. You know, they had vacation time, and they used to let you accrue it forever, right? And then they came up last year, and we were looking at things as a smaller startup. They're like, that's a huge expense, because at any time these people can cash in and take their time off, or, you know, want payment for this time off. And if you've got, like me, last year I literally had 45 days off in PTO that I had to use, so I was off every Monday and Friday for the entire summer months from Memorial through Labor Day, and then off in October for a bunch of time. But it was like a huge liability for the company to essentially hold this idea of money. Yes, you can set it in a separate account, but if you're using it to front the next big purchase of Street Fighter or something, you could run into issues. So I understand how the gift card stuff works. There's a lot of like risk mitigation you got to consider when you're dealing with that.
Well, no, I mean, like, there's really no risk in gift cards. So, like, here's the thing with gift cards: you can only use it with me. You can't. It's not a Visa gift card where you can go buy gas or buy smokes or buy beer or buy whatever you want. You only can use it at the destination that the card was bought for.
Can I cut in on this?
Yeah.
So this is how the gift cards work, at least from I have 20 years of restaurant experience. So as a business, I can sell $5,000 worth of gift cards. I can sell $100 worth of gift cards. It does not matter. Those gift card sales do not add to my sales. The sales come from the usage of the gift card.
Right.
So theoretically, if I bought $1,000 worth of gift cards from one restaurant, that I can only use that for that restaurant, but that restaurant has multiple locations, right? I didn't make that $1,000. If they go down the road and give it to grandma or something, and grandma's using it somewhere else, that restaurant that grandma's using it at is getting all the sales for those gift cards. So technically it is just us. We would get it bounced back. So it doesn't really phase us because we don't have multiple locations affecting anything. But that's how that's how the gift cards work.
With you guys, the way you guys do it, right? With the pre-sales, right, and stuff, you guys do like a deposit. I know I've heard you guys earlier in the shows previously talk about like that money pre-sales is sitting there and holding it. So I think you guys have a model where you recognize you're not using that $10 deposit for the Valiverse order to pay for like another line that you're trying to get in stock and stuff. So I think with you guys, but I think there are some online realtors or folks that are selling things that could take that gift card money when it's sold and say, oh, that's $25. Well, let me take that and go stock up on some more stuff that, to get in the inventory to help move. But if they're sitting on that and then this person wants something else in the gift card, you maybe run into an issue. But I think you guys, at least the way you guys have spoke previously and stuff, I think you guys have a solid approach to the way you're managing your.
So that I'll be real with you. I mean, that was before this all started, that was half of what was happening. Like when we sold something for pre-order, we're like, well, it's a sale. It's money. It's money that is accounted for. Like I could take the cost of goods and put it back to pay the order that we bought. But then we sat and thought about, okay, well, what happens if Travis cancels his $300 order, and we took that money and we spent it on buying RoboForce. That's still sitting here. So it turned into, okay, well, how do I accomplish the same idea, but then give you the option of not having to fork out all your money, which is where the 10% piece came down. One, it's a two-side front. One, it says you want to buy it, but you don't want to pay the whole thing as a consumer. As a retailer, it says these are how many things I need to buy to satisfy said order. And that's all really that 10% down was actually intended for. I could take the 10% off right now and just let you pay for retail, but I don't want that option anymore. I want to give you choices.
Right.
But yes, it did turn into, after we sat down and realized that, when we started this business and we really started getting product in, we got a lot of pre-orders. And a lot of this stuff wasn't coming until, June, July, August. I can't take that money.
That money's all tied up, right? It's tied up, and you want to use it for Jada or something else that's big pop, like the Jada stuff, right? As an example, right? You only ordered so much the first time, and then you're like, wow, this shit blew up. I really, but you got it all tied up into what's for the the next quarter or whatever. So I understand that. That makes sense.
And I'm gonna give a big shout out to a guy, a competitor, and he really brought this home, because Big Nerdy does the same thing. He said one of the biggest struggles about being in this business is never ordering enough. Like the thing we look out monthly is, so like the All-Star 5, we got a very small amount of All-Star 5 in. And I really wish that when we initially talked with Four Horsemen, they gave us the opportunity to either do the All-Star 5 or do the Cosmic Book 2, that we did the All-Star 5. And then it's like, well, do you just do one case of everything? Because that's all we could afford. Or do we buy the multiple cases knowing that it's going to sell? And that was a game we didn't want to play.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Knowing what we know now, like I said, like Valorverse, Valorverse is that is the it. It is no longer do we buy one case. It is we are going to have to buy at least 2 cases or more.
Yeah, we burned through the Valorverse and the Spiro. And there's some scraps, sure.
That stuff is hot right now.
But we burned through it, and now we have nothing.
On the collector side of it, things have gotten complicated for budgeting because, I'm not crazy about the pre-order model that has become prevalent. I like to, hey, there's a thing, it's out, I can go buy it and get it. I don't have to wait 6 months or a year. I don't want to see a concept and then you say, okay, yeah, this thing's going to be coming out. Don't you want to pre-order it now? It's like, I'm tired of that model. It's like, make the product, put the product in the store, let me buy the product, and it's done. And it's easier for me to budget. I've got pre-orders here, there, and everywhere, and I put money aside, but it's like there's so much coming out. There's a lot of stuff that I've had to cherry pick certain collections, and some I've just had to put to the side. It's just like I can't do another rabbit hole right now because I got these other pre-orders to deal with.
Yeah. So the issue with what they're saying with putting in retail is you have scalpers who have learned the system, or they have someone that worked for Target or Walmart or whatever the store is, and will say, "Hey, we just got this shipment and come buy all of it."
Mm-hmm.
So while the concept is great, yes, put it in the retail stores and sell them at retail, and let the masses get it. The masses aren't getting it.
That is a problem.
So I have 2 pieces there. I think Largo hit it ahead, and I think Bobby over at Vala has the Valorverse stuff there with Action Force, right? Like he did the pre-orders and stuff, but this last one he didn't do pre-orders, right? He waited till that shit was in hand and he just delivered, right? And like I think that's what you're talking about, Largo. And I think this is the Hasbro burn, is that they go, they show us this stuff, they get us all amped up for it to keep us excited, and then all of a sudden, another month or 2 goes by, and then they're showing you the actual, dioramas, and the actual in hand, demo. They just did it this past week, right? And then all of a sudden, they have the pre-order up after 1 p.m. Eastern that time, and now you're pre-ordering, but you're not seeing that for 6 to 7 months. And the worst part is you might have that pre-order like I do through Hasbro Pulse for some stuff that's not going to deliver until, I don't know, weeks after I see it in Target and things like that. So I think that's a large portion of it. And that is kind of outside of the scalper issue there, Blacknight, which I think is interesting. But like, the thing, and I had a follow-up for you, is, and this may be getting too into the business, and I know this is kind of taking us away from just us bullshitting about that dude's mom, and talking about actual things that matter and how things work. But one of the things that, like, for me, that I'm interested in, and this is like, I'm torn, right? Because I want to support Valorverse and get the stuff from them, or I want to get the stuff from Spiro and whatnot. But at the same time, I've got guys like you that are running a business that are doing it, and the pricing is like all there, right? It's not like any more expensive to buy it from one person or the other. But like how does like a consumer who wants to support the independent line but also support a toy company like you guys, like, because like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I got stuff from you already, and this isn't a bag on Spiro, but I have an order with Spiro that I haven't received, and I know he's dealing with a ton of the Kickstarter, all that stuff. And this is, again, not complaining by any sense of the mean. Yeah. But I was able to get my stuff from you already. So, like, how does the consumer handle something like that? Like, where do you get what I'm asking?
Before we answer that, Frank has to go tend to his real life. We're going to release him back to the
I
wild.
gotta get the kids, and I gotta start up my OnlyFans. So
Go,
All right. Good luck, Frank.
Frank, we
Ohio
appreciate
fans.
you,
It's Ohio
It's been a
fans,
pleasure.
man.
and we
I
will see
can't
you
wait to
sometime
jump back
soon.
on with you guys.
Absolutely. We'll do this more.
Will do, fellas. Have a good evening.
See ya.
You
Thanks,
too,
Frank.
You too, Frank.
Peace, guys.
So, I mean, if Ted doesn't want to answer, I'll answer it. But I think at the end of the day, we're going to answer this almost the same way.
Go ahead. You're good.
So, to dance on the Spiro piece, Spiro wants to get their stuff out to, so it started off with the Kickstarters. Get your Kickstarters out, get your pre-orders out, then it's your retail partners, then it's everybody else. That is the traditional order that most companies will follow. Honestly, and this is not a bag at Bobby, and I'll bring this up to him when we have him on the show in 2 weeks. If you want to ask me who has the best, like, pre-order or business model when it comes to that, it is Four Horsemen. Because I'm not competing against Four Horsemen. I'm competing against Big Bad Toy Store, Nerdzoic, Andy's Toy Store. I'm competing against those guys. I'm competing against Bobby. I'm competing against Jason. And a lot of those, I can't drop the price because we are under a minimal price advertisement. I have to sell, Battleverse at $31.99 for standard figures, weapons packs at $12.99, or no, as we all now know, soon it'll be $29.99, $9.99, $19.99. I have to follow that business. The only good thing, honestly, that happened during this SDS wave was Bobby's site crashed. And as a business, that's a good thing. That means you've got something that everybody wants. You crash the site. Well, guess what? I luckily have some good friends who can send some people our way. And we covered some sales for Bobby having it in stock. But how do you split the two? It's a choice.
So the problem is, though, since COVID really is when we saw the boom in the fact that so many actual manufacturers or brands are having their own sale sites now, right?
Yes.
It didn't used to be that way. Even Hasbro never sold from Hasbro unless it was some major, mail in or some big product, right?
Yeah.
Now Spiro, Bobby, Savage Crucible, all these things are selling it on their own site. Hasbro, Mattel, right?
Yeah.
It never used to be that way.
But even Savage Crucible are following the Four Horsemen model.
Well, Savage Crucible is following.
What's that model? I guess I'm not familiar with it.
So the model is, so you bought the all-in of Savage Crucible, right?
Yeah, I'm like all the way in, dude. I'm deep.
Okay.
I'm here.
Do me a favor right now. while we're on the stream right now, you're in front of your computer. Go to Savage Crucible's website right now and order anything from Wave 1 right now.
It's more expensive to the website right now, right?
Just do it.
Okay.
You're gonna prove a point to me in just a moment,
Yeah.
and you're gonna answer your own question.
He's in deep, just like Mikhail's mom.
Spoiler alert: it's not on their website. Wave 1 is gone.
So after their pre-orders, they don't sell on their website anymore.
Right.
That's what their model is.
Four Horsemen's motto is right now, All-Star 6. You have 1 week, you have less than a week to order All-Star 6 from Four Horsemen at their reduced price. Once they end their sale, us as retail partners will begin our sale at their minimal advertising price, which on base figures is $49.99. Most deluxes, I think it's like $59.99, $74.99, whatever the number is.
Yep. So
once Four Horsemen and now Savage Crucible and anyone else that follows the Four Horsemen model is done what they want to do, they say, okay, guys, do your pre-order because they're going to make their money no matter what. I got to pay them. Big Nerd's got to pay them. Big Bad Toy Store's got to pay them. They're going to get their money. But we're not competing against the person that has all the goods. I'm competing against Bobby, who has all the goods. I'm competing against Jason, who has all the goods. If that's the model you want to run, that's your business. I don't care. Do what you want to do. But your answer
Eduardo.
your answer to your question is, at the end of the day, it's a personal choice. We even have said it ourselves. Support the person that created it. Support Bobby, support Jason. They put their blood, sweat, and tears into creating this. Once they're gone, we're still here. We're still gonna have stock because you're still buying it from them. Eventually, army builders, weapons packs, you're gonna want more. We got you.
Huh.
And that's the best way. That's the best way I can answer it, because I think that without really just saying, "Hey, I really hate the way you do it, but this is how you're doing it." Like Bobby even saying, like he's still kind of like he's testing the water, like the one that he did for the SDS line. He may not do that on the next line. He might do it on the next line. We don't know. He's testing different models out to see which one works best for him.
Yeah,
right. And he's still building that platform for having retailers under him. He wants to be a toy designer. He wants to be a creator. He doesn't want to have to be filling boxes. He wants to be making new toys. So eventually he may go to a different model.
And that's why Bobby hasn't hired a full-time shipping staff yet, really, other than a couple of guys, right? He doesn't want to have to do that.
Right. And like I said, I think that a lot of people will start to see what Four Horsemen is doing and understand that that's actually not a bad way to do things.
So if I understand correctly, and this is me just wanting to make sure I follow. So the Four Horsemen model is that they announce their product, they put it out there for pre-order for like a week, like you said, or some set predetermined time, whatever that predetermined time is, and they say order it from us directly. And let's just say the figure is $20. I'm assuming, just for easy, right? So it's a $20 figure, series that they can order. It's on there for 1 week, and then after that week, it's no longer available. Like you had me go to Savage Crucible just now, I can't order it. And then what happens is now as a reseller, essentially, right? You guys now have access to purchase your quantity you want in stock, and then you guys can then, go do your pre-sales for it. So it's like, oh, hey, I missed out on that 1 week window to get it, but now this is me just asking as a consumer, but also it's me asking as a guy who's hopefully, this Kickstarter goes well, and I'm going to have a product in people's hands. It's not going to have the same kind of pre-order effect that they have, but it lets me think about that reseller versus, selling it on my own and whatnot. But like in that sense, it's $20 a week. Is the price that you pay like direct like that as a consumer you pay to Savage Crucible for this wave one, is it the same price that you guys are able to sell it for? Or are you guys typically buying it and having to sell it at a little bit higher than that?
I can tell you, like Mythic Legions, if they have like a month right now when they did their whatever the hell they called that. What is it? Last week?
Right now they're doing. So right now it's All Stars.
All Stars. Yeah. So the All Star 6, if you ordered the base figure from Mythic Legions, it was $37 on a pre-order.
Right.
They do it for like 30 days, I think. And then after that, it goes to the retailers, and the retailers sell that same figure for $49.99, which is Mythic Legion's contractual price to the retailers, that they can't sell any lower than that.
That is correct.
Unless they go to some special where they did that like $44 thing for a while.
Well, there's two parts.
You can do a site-wide discount and stuff like that.
So
I heard you guys say that.
Either everything on the site has to be on sale, or they have to approve us to mark something down.
Huh. Interesting.
And
the business thing's interesting to me, so I appreciate you guys sharing how that kind of works.
Right. I want to add to my respect for Four Horsemen, because that model really protects their brand, and they're very protective of that brand, where it's a thing where, well, our figures don't go on clearance. They sell out anyway because they're hot, but none of their stuff goes on clearance. You can't clearance it. And yeah, maybe if we had 500 of a figure that wasn't doing well and everybody else did too, maybe that was a different conversation. That has never been the scenario.
Which is why they did that markdown.
Yeah, but that's what they do. So we're all across the board aligned by that. So that means that, Nerdzoic and Big Bad Toy Store can't sell it for any less than what we can, and to a degree they also can't sell it anymore.
Even a lot of their eBay listings that are from Mythic Legions aren't much higher than what the actual figures are being sold for at retail, because it's just such a perfect, however they figured out their quantities that were needed to manufacture. Mm-hmm. There's just not that much. demand out there outside of who's already bought them from retailers or from
So
Mythic Legion.
So this is me just trying to ask a follow up to the piece. So the order gets placed by me, the consumer, direct, but then there, Ed has the chance to go in and order from you guys. You guys have to place your order with them before Ed orders, or you don't have to. Okay, so like you don't have to go in a situation where you have to guess how many Four Horsemen already sold before you buy yours.
Yes.
Well, I don't need to know what Four Horsemen's doing. So I'll give it. Here's the example. We're talking about All Star 6. So I'm actually looking at the email that the store Horsemen, like, because I bought something from there, so I get their newsletter. Their pre-orders on All Star 6 ends this on July 9th. So I think that's next Sunday. So then on Monday or Tuesday, depending on how that works out, we will start our pre-orders. I have 30 days. So I will put the pre-orders will go live at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll social media blast, and then whatever orders come in, that's like the bare minimum.
Okay.
Like with their model, I have to order a case of everything, no matter what.
Yep.
I can't split cases. I can't do like I sold 50 of this figure, but only 2 of those. I have to buy the whole thing.
Okay.
So
interesting.
And then once that's done, then of course, like I said, it's the waiting game. Now,
yeah,
where our advantage in what I have created to help the collector is I don't want all your money up front. I want 10% of the whatever you're buying. And all that says to me is Jim wants, 2 of each figure. Travis wants the all in. Frank wants the all in. So I need numbers. I need to know if we know that Cosmic Legions is going to become the next hot thing. We know Mythic Legions has been a hot commodity forever.
Yeah.
So we're probably no longer at a point where we are already ordering 1 case per figure. We're going to probably order 2.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like the retail wave that has the new Headless Horseman and the Green Father Christmas. That's just going to be what it is. We ordered 1 case of everything. If it's, I think the horses we actually, or the Headless Horseman, we ordered a little bit more because we knew that was going to be hot.
Was going to be interest. Yeah. No, that's interesting. I appreciate you guys talking shop and sharing some of how that works. It puts in my mind, because one of the things I think I said this way back to you guys when I was looking at getting the AWOCs, because, again, you guys out there, just a genuine good group of people. I was like, I see it on Spiro, I see it over here, but like I want to come to you guys. Like I know that your margins are so thin. Like not saying they're thin, but margins are what they are, right? So like I want to see you guys have success. That's that's what I want. You guys have right off the bat just genuinely good people. So I wanted to ensure that like I'm helping steer that. Then having the opportunity to have conversations with Jason and other folks and stuff. And it's like I want to make I like their products for one, but I want to make sure I'm kind of like driving the money where I can, even if I've got to get it from you. And I could have got it from Spiro. At the time when I looked, I'm pretty confident the prices were like spot on. So like there was no concern. The only difference was that, I don't think you guys at the time had it listed on your site, right? So I couldn't get it from you. And that was the only thing. So but I've got it. That's why I canceled my big bag tonight.
So I'll answer that question because, like I said, when we talked to Jason originally, this was a year ago, when we talked about getting in with AWOC, he sent us a spreadsheet that says, hey, this is what we think you're going to want to order to get started. Because like I said, when we did this, we were not where we are right now.
Right.
I'm not holding any secrets here. We were not in a financial situation where I could say, Jason, I want 5 cases of everything you got. I'm still not telling Jason I want 5 cases of everything you got. But he's like, well, this is what I think you can do well with. Start here. And that's what we ran with. Like everything that was listed on the site was what was on this spreadsheet that we put up. Well, in the back end, he sent us the entire wave too. So I scrambled and put everything back up, which was fine because I've got a system down. I know how to do this pretty quick.
Yeah.
Which is why the head packs are there and those base figures are there. When we did the weapons packs, like all that stuff was extra add-ons that we didn't plan for at all.
Gotcha.
So like now, like I said, at this point, we're at a position when wave 3's up right now. You're gonna order wave 3 right now. When wave 4 comes out, like we're gonna commit to pretty much the entire wave 4, whatever the wave 4 is, armor packs, whatever it is, like that has to happen.
Gotcha.
Like all the other stuff, like the Marvel Legends, the Star Wars Black Series, it is what it is. I don't care. We'll have it because there's people that are interested in it, but I'm not going to go into the order commitment that I am going to go with all the rest of the things that we have.
Right, you guys are targeting that rabbit hole toy group, right? The folks that are into your Mythic Legions, your Cosmics, your AWOCs, your Savage Crucible, the Valaverse, like all of those independent up and coming lines, or some that are already been established for a long time, but you're supporting it and providing someone like me who has 2 sons who collect the Black Series, the Power Ranger Lightning, the Marvel Legends, Hasbro stuff. I still collect the wrestlers, but you're giving me an opportunity to come to one place to shop, and I can order all of those things from you guys while getting my, my Savage Crucible bump. Exactly. Or AWOC or whatever. Yeah.
Be a one-stop shop. Exactly.
I need to add something on here because I've been quietly listening.
Sorry.
And Aaron has just dropped a fucking clinic on people. Like, I'm looking at the number in the chat and it like didn't move. I don't know how there's still people in here to begin with.
Right.
But Aaron just dropped a fucking knowledge bomb on everybody. And everything he said is absolutely right. And a lot of the systems and routines, at least from the back of the house, that's stuff that he created. Yeah, we might have ripped some people off of some of their ideas, but we turned it into our own thing that makes it work. And Aaron, you sound like a goddamn college professor up here, dude. Just fucking laying shit down, man.
Exams.
I saw Travis taking notes, dude. I saw it.
I mean, I'm not selling that stuff, right? Like, I'm not hucking those types of wares. I'm not gonna.
Let me be real with you. I mean, like I said, we have nothing. I have nothing to hide here. Jonathan's asking what's our best margin seller. Until we actually get it. Right now, it's NECA. Essentially, it's going to be 4 Horsemen. Like, that's not a secret. Like, it is what it is. But how many people in this world that'll watch the replay, that are watching right now, that have always wanted to have a business of their own, who are afraid to do it? I'm giving you what I've learned, and now having 2 businesses. Like, this is stuff I wish I could look up when I was doing my first business. No one's giving you this stuff. I mean, Big Nerdy's giving he gives little here's and there's, and like I said, I appreciate that because I'm living through his mistakes and learned what he did wrong, so that we don't follow that same path.
So you have those water sensors, then, right?
Oh yeah. Everything's,
they don't keep stuff in the basement.
Everything's off the ground. But I mean, you're gonna have those hard times. My house was built in 1952. It's old as shit. Like, the goal one day is to have a warehouse, maybe have a storefront, leave our 9-to-5 jobs, live the hella dope life.
The hella dope life.
That's right. Go. That's what we want to do. Yeah. Right now, we can't do that. Like, everything that's coming in from the business, Ted said this last week. We're not taking not one single cent from this business. Every cent that you guys buy or whatever it is goes right back to the business.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that, right? So I ask, I'm an inquisitive mind. I love to understand how things work. That's why my 9-to-5 job is something I'm so passionate I love to do. But it's, the reason I'm asking is as someone who's trying to launch the Hexa stack, right? And where that's going to take me. Obviously, I'm not producing, the same type of, product and, doing a pre-sale type thing like that's not going to be in mind, but it lets me understand how distributors like yourself resellers like yourself are working with distributors and how they can get the product to them and whatnot, and lets me weigh some of those things. And then also making sure that when I'm pricing my stuff out, that I'm pricing it out in a way that is going to allow me to work with folks like, a Helladope or Big Nerdy, whatever that is, right? Obvious loyalty, guys. Don't worry, loyalty.
You can work with Big Nerdy. It's fine. We're not going to be mad about it.
Like, no, you get what I'm saying, though, right? Yeah. Like, so let's understand. Like, one of the things, like, like I found, like, the reason I'm making the trip to PowerCon is my brother-in-law. He's big into sports cards collecting, things like that. He does some figure stuff, but not like I do. He had told me, he's like, dude, he's like, you've got to be at these cons. He's like, if you're not out there right now, you're going to get left behind. And there's other manufacturers, or there's another group out there that I've been following. I purchased an order of their product because I wanted to see what their product was like in comparison to what I'm producing. And I mean, it's got its flaws that I think that aren't as good as things that I'm doing. I think it's that, good, better, best, or whatever the, terminology is in business and stuff. But like, for me, I'm thinking, how can I, get out there? And so the information you shared was very valuable for me, because it at least lets me know how, some of these resellers are working and how they, have to plan and sell things. So it's good to know. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, anytime, man. That's
Well, and your model helps for, just Joe Blow customer like me too, in the fact that, let's say I buy a particular item and I don't want to do army building right away. I want to see how the product is. So maybe I buy the initial product from Valaverse and say, okay, I really like this figure. I want to build a squad. Well, I can go to Hella Dope and buy that larger group once I've kicked the tires and checked out, and said, hey, I like this.
Yeah.
Let's buy some more. So army builders is great.
Yeah.
Also with things like Savage Crucible, I couldn't do the Kickstarter. Financially, I just couldn't do the all-in. But I know these guys are going to have them. I can do that 10% down and show my interest. I can wait and hear from the guys who bought that initial Kickstarter when they start getting those in. How do you like them? How's the quality? How's this? How's that? And then because again, with some of these newer lines, there's a lot of customizing. There's a lot of multiple heads. So you may want to buy multiple bodies. Well, I can go to Hella Dope and get those extra bodies and do those customizing options. So it helps on my end as well for budgeting or sampling something and seeing if is this a line I want to go deep on, or is it something I'm just going to, get a couple just to check it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it works.
To add to that, Jim, I'm kind of like you. I really hate the pre-order model. I mean, I'd rather just order it and just get it, right? Because truth be told, I don't know if I'm going to be interested in it 6 months from now when it finally comes in. I mean, I could get it and be like, why did I order it?
I've run into that with Mezco.
Right.
Like there's several Mezco pre-orders that took over 2 years. I ended up canceling because I pre-ordered it at the beginning thinking, I really want this in my collection. My tastes have changed. My collection has evolved, and some of those things I don't want anymore. So
Largo, Ed, I want to ask you this question because it actually, like, this is information I want to know.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to keep to the Mezco piece because I honestly I do feel that they're kind of turning some things around. I really do. But with that being said, is it easier would you have that same interest if I said only put 10% down and you're waiting that same period of time versus you paying the whole thing up front? Does that change your opinion on the wait time? Not so much the interest of the figure, because if you didn't have any interest, you wouldn't have not attempted to buy it at all. That's just my thought.
Well, there's two things with that, Aaron. So a 10% down with you guys is not NRD like it is to Mezco, right? Like I just bought the Mezco Indiana Jones and put down the NRD of $30 or whatever it was, right?
Right.
And that's not going to be available till next June.
Right.
I could be completely filled up with Indiana Jones and done with it by time Christmas comes, and I'm going to have to cancel it, lose $30. It's only $30, so I'm not so worried about it. So that part with 10% down, that's not an NRD. It makes it better, but like Jim was saying, if you have pre-orders out all over the place, right? It's going to be really hard, and you're going to forget about one of them or something, and you're going to get a figure in that. I was all Valaverse last summer. This summer I'm all AWOC. So next summer I could be completely, Cosmic Legions. I don't know. So pre-order for me it's a hard model for me to manage. Not even just a budget wise. Like, I mean, I just sent you guys hundreds of dollars for the pre-orders of the figure obscura line, the Headless Horseman and all that stuff, right?
Right.
Because I know that's something I'm going to want because they're special, right? So that's not a thing.
Right.
Like,
and plus those are things you're going to find in Target or Walmart.
Right. Exactly.
And that's why while we do have like some Hasbro stuff, I have to be very cautious on the Hasbro line because you at some point you're gonna get it on clearance for $12.99 at Target. You're gonna get it for $7.49 on Target.
Well, look at the trouble you're running into with the classic Wolverine, right? That was a hot figure, but it was only hot for a certain amount of time.
Well, and that's the issue that I have with EE distribution, and I'm not trying to throw them under a bus so much, but I'm going to, because like they Target's getting it direct from Hasbro or direct from Mattel or direct from whoever. I'm getting it like they're getting from Mattel, and then I'm getting it from them. So I'm on a more waiting game. Like I said, like these Jada Street Fighters.
Yeah.
They're out.
And they're going to fulfill their bigger distributors first, right? So Big Bad, who's got a million-piece order, is going to get served before you guys.
Exactly. Right? So it's a two-side coin where, maybe I do want Target and all them to get it first. Because then when they're gone, you have to come to me. Or you have to go to Nerdzoic, or you have to go to these, smaller name companies, because we have the stock and we can't move it because they're available everywhere else. So it's a weird game to play, and you're gonna get some hits, and you're gonna get a lot of misses.
Oh yeah.
And like I said, right now our biggest miss is that carded Wolverine. I think we have 9 of them. We have 9 left.
You only have 8. You only have 8
left because Travis bought one.
That's right. You only have 8. But and that turns into like going to cons. So we'll have more than likely there at PowerCon. Someone at PowerCon is going to go like, oh man, my Target or my Walmart didn't have these when I was looking for them, but they're right here right now. So
the other nice thing is, like with the Hasbro stuff, right? You take those 8 Wolverines to PowerCon with you. You got somebody that comes up and buys a bunch of stuff and says, "Oh, I'm really interested in that too." You can knock a couple bucks off it and be like, I'll take it, give it to you for 20 instead of the 22, right? I mean, because Hasbro doesn't have that contractual pricing.
Should I wait to PowerCon to buy my? No, I'm just kidding, brother.
Too late now, Travis. You already committed.
I'm sorry. We're
Ted's got your package licked already.
Yeah, I just sold all 8 of them right now. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Getting back to Mezco, though, Mezco is a special case for me, and I'll tell you my thoughts on it. I was getting the pre-orders for pretty much anything DC. I really like the quality of their DC stuff. I was building, like my Arkham Asylum, all the Batman villains they were doing. I even got a couple, the different versions of Batman until it went to ad nauseum absurdity where everything, all the rainbow flavored Batmans they kept coming out with. It's like, I have enough Batman now, but I like the villains. Mm-hmm. And I've got a few Marvel, some of my, favorites, but the quality is there. The price kept going up a little bit. And the wait time kept getting longer. And I kind of got to a point where it's just like, look, I'm waiting 2 or 3 years for certain things to come out is kind of ridiculous. Especially what was aggravating for me, I don't collect Rumble Society. That's their in-house brand. And they're not bad. It's just not my thing.
Yeah,
and
I mean, I don't.
What
I
was
don't
aggravating for me is they would put a pre-order up for a licensed DC product or Marvel, and then they'd be tossing out these, Rumble Society things instantly. Mm-hmm. And I'm still waiting. It's like, wait, you guys just promoted this Rumble Society and it's already out in a month or 2. And I've waited 2 years for my Mr. Freeze.
Right.
I collect some of the Rumble Society and that stuff comes out fast. I mean, it really does.
Yeah.
From the time they announce it to the time it's out, it's fast.
Right. So I just got aggravated with their business model, their way of doing things, and I canceled and I lost some deposits because some of those you had to pay, like the non-returnable deposits, like say. But it's just like, you know what, I'll eat that deposit because I'm just done with this company. The Superman that they recently came out with and the Mr. Freeze, that's my last Mezco. I'm done. I just don't want any more of their stuff. It's not that I don't like the quality of their product. I don't like the way they handle certain licenses. And as a customer, I kind of felt like I was getting the FU. It's like, yeah, we want you to pre-order this stuff, but if you're not into our Rumble Society stuff that we make more on because we're not paying a license on, well, you're kind of a second-class customer to us because reasons. I'm like, whatever.
I'm really picky and choosy about the Mezco, and I'm kind of on the same page with you. Like, if they come out with some figure now, right, that I really need to have, like Indiana Jones is the best one I've seen so far, right? So I pre-ordered that. But like the rest of them, if it ends up going into a retailer, I'll wait and see if I get it. If I get it, I get it. If not, it's not a big deal, right? Then I ain't gonna worry about it, right? I mean, Rocco the Great just found like a Wolverine Vasco at a garage sale or flea market or something for like $25.
Wow.
There's
Yeah. It's a tough one. You know, and then there's other stuff like I got into 1/6 after, you know, a long time not even bothering with anything that wasn't. Yeah.
I tried to warn you.
But, you know, it threw me for a curve. It wasn't something I had budgeted for. I just got a hankering for doing an adventure team, doing some nostalgia. And I'm liking it. I'm getting into it. But that means something else has to go. And Mezco was an easy one to say, see ya. You know, I'm going to put that money into something else that I'm enjoying more right now. And I don't have to deal with pre-orders. This is stuff that's already out. And some of it, you know, it's been out for a long time. Now I'm hunting it. And you know, it's going back to what I used to enjoy, where you're looking for a particular item, finding it at a good price, finding a particular, you know, maybe it's a vintage
That was the one
piece.
thing I enjoyed the most about the 6 scale thing is the actual hunting of it, and then you're hunting for that one accessory to complete that one figure, you know. And it might be something obscure like a battery powered lantern just to complete that look of that figure you're
right,
you know, or whatever. So
yeah, and it's a different part of collecting. But as far as new stuff, you know, I like what I get with Action Force. I know kind of generally what's coming out, what quarter it's coming out, what to budget for. You know, because Bobby's pretty good about letting people know ahead of time. Hey, here's what I'm looking at putting out this year, this quarter. Here's the, you know, when he does his reveals at the, you know, Joe Fest or Valicon, I know what to budget for. I know what's going to be coming for the next few months, or you know, in some cases I got some ideas of what's coming up for next year. So I've got that in mind. So that helps with, you know, the standard ones that are always going to be in my collection that I'm going to continue to collect. I appreciate that. Sometimes something will come out of left field. I like Moth-X. I like some of the Japanese imports because they're just doing great quality on characters I really like. But I don't buy everything from those companies. They're crazy expensive, you know. So I'll cherry pick some of those. Some of these new third-party guys, like the ones that did those, the giant wolves, was it D20? I can't remember the name of the company right off the top of my head.
Well, a couple of different ones did it, but yeah.
And there's some werewolf. There's some werewolf toys that are coming out that you know. Sometimes something will just, you know, it hit your fancy. It's not part of what you normally collect, but it's like, okay, that I'm digging. And okay, yeah, maybe it's a year out, and I don't know this company. I don't know what quality it's going to be, but I might take a chance on that. So it's tough, and sometimes I'll have to go to places like Hobby Link Japan, where, you know, it's an established company. I know they carry these things all the time, and it's an esoteric piece that I'm not going to buy the whole line. I'm going to buy one piece. But for other things like my standards, I know I can go to Helladope and I can get these, or I can pre-order certain things. I can test things out, see if it's going to work with what I do, at least with my 1/12 scale stuff. And that helps. You know, I don't deal with the FOMO. It's like if I want to put a pre-order and a 10% deposit down, I at least I have the reassurance of the standard things I like the Action Force, or I'm pretty sure I'm going to love Savage Crucible from what I've seen. I know if I pre-order that, okay, great. I know that's set up. I can get that. It's going to be part of the collection. I don't have to freak out and worry about that selling out in 2 minutes on, you know, certain sites that do stuff like that. You know, so it's a balancing act as a customer, as somebody who's just putting a collection together and not looking at this from a business model, you know. So
it's a really tough game to play now, though, too, because like there's just like you were saying earlier, and Travis was saying it too. There is just so much cool stuff coming out now. I mean, it's just like every time you log into Instagram or YouTube, somebody's launching some new amazing product, right? It's just like, oh my god, I gotta have that.
it's a great thing. It's like a golden age for adult collectors looking for stuff. It's like, man, I wish I'd had some of this swag 20 years ago, 30
Right.
years ago. Just wasn't a thing.
Or for us, 40 years ago, Jim.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't going to go there, but yeah.
Us old guys. Us old guys.
That's it. Vintage, not old.
Yep.
Vintage.
Vintage. That's right. We're classic. We're collectibles.
Yeah. So our way of collecting has changed and evolved as new companies have come out. Better things are being offered. Things being offered we never expected to ever get. You know, whether it be certain IPs or just, you know, stuff out of left field. It's really cool. So I know it's got to be tough on your end. You're trying to, as a retailer, say, okay, what's going to be hot for third quarter? You know, you have an idea, but it's still a gamble to a degree. And as a consumer, there's a bit of a gamble in saying, I don't know anything about this company. I don't know what kind of quality, but if I don't pre-order this thing that's really expensive, I might miss out on something great, or I might get it and all the joints fall apart, and then I'm going to be pulling my hair out. So it's like, I don't know. Things look great on YouTube, but or Instagram or wherever you see an image. But it's like, if I don't have it in my hand, I can't see a product. I can't go to a con and see a prototype. You know, it's tough.
It's a dangerous game either way you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys, because it is late for me.
It is late for us too. Like I said, Aaron was on fire, so I was just letting him roll.
Yeah.
Or else I would have wrapped this up 2 hours ago.
Right.
But yes, it is late for us. So I guess let's do a round and tell everyone who you are and where they can find you. Travis, we'll start with you, man.
Sounds good. Travis here, aka Mr. Wonderful, creator of Hexastack. Got the Kickstarter. I'm submitting it for approval tomorrow so that it'll go off on time on the 10th. Everything goes smoothly. You guys will see that live on July 10th. Really looking forward to providing everyone the opportunity to back something I think is going to be a display changer, a collection enhancer, and a game changer for folks, with the interlocking stands and the magnetic holders, and then the idea that I plan to scale the offerings long term with additional things to and really enhance your displaying capabilities, storage capabilities, and such. Also, as I announced, I'll be going to PowerCon. Have a booth at PowerCon, just a couple doors down from Ted and Blacknight. Aaron there. Those guys will be my neighbors there in Ohio. Maybe they'll show me some cool disc golfing locations, or the back alley, or the poop line. We'll say,
The back alley.
Yeah. So looking forward to that, and that'll be my first big con. Getting all the trade show equipment finished up, some professional images of some of my collection on displays to have on that, and I won't have anything really probably for sale. I do have some totes of some stuff that I've been moving on eBay. Maybe I'll pack one or two of those just to, have there. And then I'll have some of my own toys and the displays on stand. I do plan to do some not auctions, but some raffles, partnering hopefully with Helladope on some raffle items that we'll be able to do with folks signing up at the different booths, and give away a couple Hexastack starter packs. And I'm thinking over the next couple of weeks, you'll see me sending out some Hexastack sample demo boxes to other YouTubers in hopes of getting their views and their opinion on it just in time for the Kickstarter to go live. And I'm on a couple shows later this week, actually. Do you mind if I just drop those real quick?
Go for it.
Yeah, hold on. Real quick before you do that.
Yes, sir.
Some names. Allison Troy. Thank you for joining us. I didn't see that you were there until I saw your message.
Oh, hi, Allison. How are you?
Cobweb Collector, also, thank you for stopping in.
Yeah, Cobweb was here like 3 hours ago too. He's like me. He watches on the TV, but it's very cool because I see Allison Troy around a lot, and I think she may have popped in once. But cool to see a familiar face around, so we appreciate that. But I'm sorry, Travis, go ahead. Where are you going to be this week?
You're good. Yeah. So this week I'm going to be on Thursday night, A Punk with Toys. I'm going to be doing his show, and then I think on Friday I'm going to be doing Aaron's show over there on Pain. Let me pull up his full name there, just because.
Pain's Toy
Pain's
Sample.
Toy
Pain's
Samples.
Yes, thank you. Pain's Toy Samples. So I'm going to be on those two shows Thursday and Friday this week, and then going live with the Kickstarter on Monday. I'm doing a little traveling later in the weekend, and the Kickstarter will go live while I'm stuck in the cabin, and we'll see when I come back if it's as successful as I hope it's going to be, and then making some tours later on this month with Highly Articulated later on July 23rd, and hoping to. I know Largo, you and I've talked. I've been so busy, I haven't been able to send you my playlist, but once I get you some music and stuff, we'll get together, and I'm really trying to make the tour around. And thank you guys for having me on. Definitely looking forward to putting these products in front of folks.
Absolutely,
All right.
man.
Awesome.
Mr. Largo, let's hear it, man. When are you coming back? The people are waiting.
I am the artist formerly known as Largo. I used to have a channel called Largo's Lair. I had to take a hiatus, had some issues in June. June sucked. I'm glad June's over. We're in July. July is good. We're liking July. So yeah, we're going to start firing things back up. We're going to get the Infinite playlist going. We're going to get back into the AF3. We're going to look into Series 2 of the Action Force and explore the lore. I'm going to get a hold of Wilhelm from Wilhelm Toy and Hobby and tell him to get off his haunches. It's time to get things going again. So hopefully within the next week, we'll get some content out there. We've got a lot of ideas backed up. We just need to get back to it now that I actually have power and Eduardo's, singing our praises. And yeah, so July is good. July is good for us. So we'll get things going again. And yeah, when I get a playlist from Travis, we'll have the Mr. Wonderful Infinite playlist sometime in the very near future, among others.
Looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also need to make sure we get our cover songs going too.
Absolutely. That'll be fun.
Mr. Axion Figs.
Axiom.
Oh, let's see. I will be on this Wednesday on Conversations from the Crick on my Action Figs YouTube channel with Luke the Lotus. And Luke the Lotus and I also owe Jim Infinite playlist music for upcoming Infinite playlist. Me and Luke are going to be on there as a tag team. We're going to try to be nicer to each other than Ted and Aaron were, but probably not because he's a sarcastic little shit. But
well, he's a chip off the old block,
I don't know where he gets it from. It's got to be his mother. But yeah, we'll be on there. We do a show every Wednesday, so Conversations from the Crick at 8:30 every Wednesday night. Me and my son, so we'll be on there, and I'm always in the chat monitoring the HDT folks on Sunday night. And I'm probably in every other chat out there on the verse, at least popping in to say hi.
You are there because I'm there and I see you there, and Travis too. I see you, Travis.
Every night, man. If I'm in here working and I'm in the lab as one of the, sitting here crafting things on my modeling system here, trying to put together a new intriguing, unlock for the Kickstarter, or just fine tuning something because I'm like, I don't like how that is. And an example of that is that originally my stands were just shy of 3 inches by 3 inches, and I was tumbling with it and messing with it, and the new ones are just slightly bigger than the prior ones. And when I say slightly, I mean like a fraction. But they're a little bit bigger, so a little bit more foot space. That may have been an unintentional error of the designer, but they're larger, so you're getting a better stand.
Well, I was gonna say we were like the herpes on Mikhail's mom, and we're just spreading everywhere. Aaron, what do you got?
You catch us every single Sunday. Next week we got the one and only It's Chad. On our quest to PowerCon. I am hoping, since I am off for the next now 5 days, that I will have the Discord running. So I will send invites. Please share the invite people in. I'll talk to Oz and see if we can kind of merge the Instagram group into a more organized fashion, but we'll see how that works out. But support Helladopetoys. We do this for you. We do this for us. We do this for the community. So
Hey, we love you guys.
stop it. No, you don't. I love you.
You're adorable, Aaron.
I'm only going to PowerCon because you guys are going to be there, and it was way more beneficial to just buy a booth, so I had an excuse to be just 2 doors down as opposed to just hanging out at the back of the poop line next to your stand.
Alex says, I heard dude's mom puts raisins in her potato salad. I love it.
Allison has been hanging in here this whole time. My goodness.
I might even color the beard in for you guys. It's not gonna happen.
Oh, don't do that.
It's
don't
not
do
gonna
that. You look beautiful. You're adorable.
Your neck beard is gorgeous.
Yeah. Is that all you got, Aaron?
That's all I got, man.
So Aaron said next week it's Chad, followed by Mr. Laser Pants and Bobby Vala, followed by Oz and Battle Ram Blog. We're gonna be talking some He-Man that night. And then we'll wrap up the quest for PowerCon with Toy Bro. But tonight has been the kickoff to the quest for PowerCon. We appreciate all of you guys hanging out with us because, man, we haven't gone this long since we had blue champagne with Ed, man.
God.
I got to get up and pack orders tomorrow now.
I drink a blue Gatorade if that counts.
I was drinking out of a can still.
I'm like,
I'm
like 6 beers.
Hey, I'll still be up at 5:15 in the morning, ready to go, Ted. You just give me a call.
I won't.
Heard that. I also will not. I will not be hollering. So, give us a like, give us a subscribe, tell your friends, follow us on the Instagram, the Twitter, the TikTok, all that fun stuff. Guys, thank you for hanging with us. Aaron, did you have something else to say?
I do have one small request, and I've asked this the last couple of weeks. I just want to keep asking. If you're not following us on Facebook, please do so. And also, if you've bought something from us, leave a review just so people know that we're real.
Yeah, we look like a scam site. But Travis, Largo, Ed, Laser Pants, Frank, thank you guys for hanging out with us during the after party. Shout out to Jeremy DeWitt, who was our guest. It's pre-recorded tonight, and we're calling it. So you guys are going to have to go watch something else now. I'm sorry. We'll see you all next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Sure can't.